fix. I got a little bit of a what the heck? Okay. Alright. Try to take a look at the map. Yeah, we put ourselves in, we have a few optional tombs that we're working on. And we should be able to do all... Actually, I don't know if we can still... Well, we have to, because that's where Jonah... I remember Jonah's officially here. But we're going to do these optional tombs before we go up and talk to him, so it may take us a bit to lift, which means we want to go... Was that the correct way? Or is this the correct way? I think this is the way I gotta go. I'll be reminded if I'm wrong. Oh, can't be. There's stuff here. Not wrong. Got a dog toy in my hand. Secrets revealed. Ooh, survival cache? Oh, it's down here. Man, that was... We need slow motion for that? Totally useless. Oh, good stuff. Come on. Come on! Actually, we might make it green today. Yeah, why not? Because I have a blue shirt. It's just too much blue. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, oh! Alright. I think we live. The Pit of Judgment. Optional challenge doom. Okay. So it looks like a lot of this is going to have to do with what appears to be minecart. So let's make our way over here. Nice.
There must be a way to get past.
Yeah, we're gonna need a break. Oh, could I not? Yeah, I always have too much metal. Okay, that looks like we can't break through that just yet, because because see, there's a thing right there. So, oh hey, whoa. We'll need to okay.
An old ring, tied to a leather thong to create a loop.
Huh.
They had no need of jewelry.
That's cool. Gotta see what people do with jewelry to make it, you know, functional.
There must be a way to rotate the platform.
I knew the risks. It was only a matter of time before the city guard caught me. By day, I must pull gold and other ore from the rock until my fingers bleed, all to increase the wealth of Kitezh.
Boom.
By night, we do penance, ask forgiveness from God and the Prophet. They hope to save our souls, to rehabilitate us. I bow when they expect me to, put on a mask of regret when they remind me of my sins. But when they let me free of this place, I will take my pleasures where I can.
Cool. Anything over here? Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, what's that? Can't take anything there. Oh.
Forced to pray.
That's wild. Oh. I almost missed that. That was almost no bueno. Ooh, yeet! Yeah, how do we rotate this? Oh, right here. That took a fat second. Yeah, there we go. How much you want to bet this isn't gonna work out the way that I want it to?
Get in the way of this thing.
Right, but I needed it off the platform before because it wouldn't let me for some reason push it off. How much you want to bet because this got rickety, it's just gonna fall? Oh, it didn't fall. Impressed?
Okay, not subtle, but effective. Got to be a way over to the other platform.
Yeah, didn't fall. That's golden. Here we go. Okay, so we gotta get this up here. The platform's not even.
Have to find a way to raise the cart.
The platform's up.
A pair of gambling dice.
Ooh, dice.
Common thing for soldiers, but these
Yo,
are
this
more
side's all
opulent
sixes.
than most.
Yeah, that's right. Dice is all sixes.
Hold on. This one has 6 on most of the faces.
All of them. Hey Jesse, I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better. I'm gonna close my door for just a little bit, but I had a massive headache and a lot of like nasal stuff going on over the past couple of days, but I'm feeling a lot better. I didn't know because I woke up today not feeling too good, but it kind of passed pretty well throughout the day. So I didn't know if today was gonna be feasible, because I know I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but I did make the plan to kind of do it because I took the past 2 days off because of my office day at work. So I just wanted to see if it was like even an option today, and it worked out because I'm feeling a lot better. So we take those. And now my puppy wants to bother me. Yeah, how are you doing? Hope everything's good with you. No, I think you mentioned that you had a dentist appointment earlier, at least when we were in Charles Stream. I was lurking all day. Whew. We gotta go back up. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Yeah. Video game. Can't believe it let me do that. Yeah. And you're feeling. Oh, that's not good. Okay, hold on. So it does it do 1/4 rotation when it drops? Yeah, it does 1/4 rotation counterclockwise when it drops. So this has to rotate this way. If I'm right. Come on. Yep, I'm right. This one's got a whole barrier to plow through. So with the filling falling out, like, was it... Oh, no, what happened? What happened? Oh, okay. Good. Was it, like, that it wasn't properly put in, or... Because, like, I can imagine that it should stick. So I'm wondering if maybe it just wasn't secure enough.
It worked. Glad
Which kind of sucks. I have no idea. It's never happened. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
The wealth of this valley continues to reveal itself like a flower in bloom. Every year, new buildings rise from the wilderness. We have produced a generation of artisans, astronomers, and philosophers that rival anything back west. But with any great city comes crime and rot. Many thought we should have put these sinners to death, but the prophet would not hear of it. He believes all men can be healed, and so we keep them alive, teach them through hardship and scripture. I do not share the prophet's faith that they can be redeemed, but at least they will serve the city and those they wronged.
Yeah, many of the workers are... I'll call them tomorrow to schedule to get it redone. Yeah. I wonder if they'll kind of help out and just get it redone for you. Especially if it fell out same day.
10th century codex.
10th century?
Byzantine knowledge of mining and metalwork.
Mining and metalwork. Geologist. New skill. Successful mining of chromite ore. I'm confused. What's so unique about chromite ore? Is there like a way to not successfully mine chromite ore? I'm so confused. Swim! Swim with the fury of the gods. Did I miss anything in here? I did. Where is it? Ah. Wait a minute. Is there a way to get back up there? Oh, I wonder if I messed that up, if I can't get that anymore. Well, actually, I'd imagine that it should be possible. I wonder if I can see, if, like, jumping this would be an option. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an option. Because that's got white ledging, so it... Come on. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. I have a grappling axe, so it doesn't matter if I can jump it. I can grapple to it. Right. Right. Yeet. All I can do is... What's that? What do I do again? Okay, it's up on the top floor. Can't believe I missed that. It's bright and shiny. Too busy trying to move minecarts. Woo! Oh, that was like right by the bottom of that water. I can imagine the water can cushion falls decent, but like with the rate she was falling and the fact that she basically hit the ground, like the game ground, like I feel like you would break and shatter your legs. I don't know, but like it just doesn't look like you should be able to survive a fall like that just because it's water, but also video game logic, and that's totally fine. I don't need the game to be extremely realistic, but considering it realistically, I would imagine that you would get pretty hurt. Not all sunshine and rainbows. Oh. Alright, that's another one done. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some upgrades here. None for the hand cannon, none for the rifle, none for the shotgun. Okay, so we're not going to get any upgrades because I don't want to just waste my upgrade points. Now what we need to do is hit up this optional tomb. I remember we can't get that yet because we don't have the... We need a certain type of arrow that sticks into wood. We can use them as grasping points. Also, we see deer, we're killing them. Funny! Right, one left. Hey! Leave the chair alone, buddy. Yeah. Thanks, mister. Get your toy. Yeah, we got a toy right here. You want to chew on something. Are you following Ryle's no rat? She's 4 away from the follower requirement? Yeah, I'm following her. She popped up on one of Charles' stream, and I know Charles had mentioned that she was shooting for affiliate, so I hopped over and sent her a follow. Optional challenge 2. I remember when we destroyed this bear. Like, we walked up, stun arrowed, and then just started blasting. Now the bear is dead. And then we couldn't do this tomb because we didn't have the rebreather. But we now officially have the rebreather, so that's not a problem. Alright. Lady Val, hello. Thank you. Oh, gross. Yuck. Hey, Val. I appreciate you stopping by. I know that you mentioned that you were going to try to make it, so I'm actually really happy that you were able to. So thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I don't want to get... not by the yucky water. I hope you're doing well. Happy to see you were alive. Oh, I appreciate it. I do not want to do that. That's an... oh, there's traps, dude. That's a trap. I knew it.
A scroll case.
Ooh.
Inlaid with ivory and gems.
Nothing. Where's the thing? Oh.
Interesting.
It's
been altered with this rough strap of leather,
so
and
the
it's
leather
been
is not
used to
original.
store plants.
Oh. Who would deface archaeology? None of them have swords. They just have shields. Are they alternating hands? Yeah, they're alternating hands. Huh. That's cool. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a no-go on that trap there. Yeah, let's oh. Go ahead and shoot a shout out Valiant's way. For anyone that's watching that doesn't know Lady Valiant, she is an Australian streamer. She plays a lot of different games from what I've seen, but right now it's been V Rising. But yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's super cool. We have seen each other in a few different streams as of yet, so I know that her and one of her mods, they kind of support each other, moderating on each of their channels, and so I kind of bounce between the two. And they're both a lot of fun, so definitely go ahead and check her out.
Carving is impressive.
This looks like a little cup, but it says it's a jar, but it looks like a cup. Like, I could fit half a cup of coffee in this jar. You know what I mean? Okay. So, I wonder... Yeah. Kaboom! That did nothing. Are you kidding me? That's easily made of wood. And that didn't... That's what I'm saying, buddy. It didn't blow it up. I'm just as confused as you right now. Pal. I don't get this. Alright, let's check what's in here. What's in here? Ooh. Let's scroll.
The dead choke the rivers. Our children's blood is spilled on the valley floor.
This is dark and depressing.
We live, but with what? Our city entombed? Our sons and daughters murdered? Is it courage to go on? Or madness? Those who fell know peace now. When will we?
Oh boy. The Baths of Kitezh. We finally made it to the challenge tomb. We went all that length to finally make it to the tomb. Yeah, there's your shoe, buddy. Okay, now we can jump in. Okay, there's a boat there. I'll figure out what the best way to go about this is gonna be. Hey, Jinx. thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you've been doing
Should
well.
be able to move that boat.
I will be able to move this boat.
Must be a way to get in there.
Oh ho! Look at that. We found the way to move the boat. Go yay far. Now that doesn't... Oh my god. My headset wasn't working. Lady Val, thank you so much for the subscription. I super appreciate it. I hope you enjoy all your emotes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's absolutely phenomenal. I hope this is getting me something on this side of the...
So many
Oh,
dead.
that'll work.
What happened here? No sign of other violence.
Emotes are... I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm mediocre at best. I'm wearing a matching shirt and short combo that's just a bunch of swirling stars. And I look like a walking goofball. Yeah, that's what I said. Walking goofball. That's exactly what I said, buddy. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, what is this? Oh, I try. I appreciate both of you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, we gotta pull this back. Oh, it's a sluice gate. Oh, it's a sluice gate. Wait. Oh, I got it. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Smart move. Hold on. Got it. Yep. Boom. Haha. I gotta run. Gotta do it this way. I have to do it this way. Genius. Puzzles. Yep, hear that? That spooky sound there? That was the sound of geniusness. Puzzle time. That actually wasn't the most difficult puzzle they've thrown my way. Okay, so now we can go through here. And my dog either sees a set of birds or he sees one of my neighbors working in their backyard. Because they have like ladders and stuff that they'll move around, so sometimes he can see them move the ladders, but he doesn't see them specifically. But he freaks out just the same. I've never understood it, but it is what it is. Sorry, I can't stay longer. Yeah, no problem. If it's just like a hop and go, it's no worries. I really appreciate you stopping by, and thank you so much for the subscription again. I really appreciate it. I don't think I need to be... I think I need to... Oh! Haha.
Another drain. No winch.
No winch? Ooh. How am I gonna do this one? No winch? Oh. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. I think I figured this one out. Hold on. I think I have a faint idea. This is just gonna confirm that idea or not. But we gotta let all the water drain. It's all gotta go. Oh my goodness. Smart. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. It's gonna break. Okay, but yeah, I just gotta go a different way. Easy. And it'll sit for a while. Oh yeah, I can make that no problem on this next run. When's it gonna snap? Is it not gonna snap? Yo, is it not snapping? It didn't snap? How? Someone explain. I don't understand. I don't get it. I get the point of the puzzle, but I don't get that winch. Come on. Come on. You're my winch. Come on.
That's the last of them.
That was kind of funny. It looked like it was like wiggling like that, but wasn't pulling forward. I wonder if that means I didn't do it correctly, but I still did it. But I feel like that was the way it needed to go. A part of me doesn't believe that that was just kind of like a lucky grab. Okay, I have a document, but the document is beneath me. Like, oh, that's not beneath me. Why does it say down? These are confused. I don't know if anyone's been following up on a lot of like Disney Plus shows lately, because I know like Star Wars obviously has been making shows for quite a while with like Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. I've been watching Kenobi, and let me tell you that it is such an amazing show. I won't give spoilers. Good night. I'll catch you next stream. Oh, you're singing next to Lady Valiant. Yeah, she's amazing. But I've been watching Kenobi, and Kenobi's such a great show. I'm gonna do my best to haven't watched it and plan on it, but still remain in my kind of like review of it so far. Is that I think they've done a really good job with showing us what most likely would have happened with Obi-Wan past his battle on Mustafar, and past episode 3.
For mountaineering.
And to kind of see him, it is on Disney Plus. Yeah, they have 5 episodes out currently, and like the primary basis of it is that the Empire is using the Inquisitors. So if you've ever seen Star Wars Rebels or played Jedi Fallen Order, you would know a bit about the Inquisitors, but the Empire is using the Inquisitors to hunt down Obi-Wan for Darth Vader. So it's a lot of that happening. And Obi-Wan kind of overcoming a lot of his trauma from what he experienced in the 3rd episode, in regards to kind of like, because I think for Obi-Wan that a lot of the events that happened in that 3rd movie were, or at least a lot of the traumatizing events that happened to Obi-Wan in that movie was everything from Utapau on, and it all happened so quick. Like, it was him on Utapau, he fights and kills General Grievous, and then he gets shot and has to survive the initial release of Order 66. So he has to flee from that. He reunites with Yoda after learning that pretty much the entire Jedi Order has been annihilated in a blitz attack on the temple. Him and Yoda go to the temple. Then he learns that his Padawan, is the one that is doing this. And he's probably got hit with the realization that, he's failed as a Jedi Master and as a mentor, because that's one of the lines that he says in the Battle of Mustafar when they're fighting. About halfway through, he just looks at Anakin and he's like, I failed you. Like, I have failed you. And so he's coming to realization with that, and there's a lot that he kind of has to wrestle with. And so then he fights Anakin. He nearly kills him. There's a reason why he doesn't officially drive the lightsaber through his body and that's purely because there's a context in the lore of Star Wars where Obi-Wan writes a series of journals after the events of the third movie during his hiding while he's watching over Luke, and he mentions that if he killed Anakin, it was going to be the open door to him falling to the dark side. So he didn't want to kill Anakin, and so he left his fate up to the Force. But as a byproduct of him leaving Anakin's fate up to the Force, as kind of like a byproduct of that, you know, a lot of people are harmed and they die. What is this? What is happening right now? Oh, they're speaking another language. Oh, we're gonna sit tight for a second. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so all of that happens in such quick succession, and by the time he gets to Tatooine and gives Luke over to Owen, to Uncle Owen, I can see that he'd be so heartbroken that he killed him. Well, I mean, I think he was so heartbroken initially to see that Anakin, like, as Anakin, was already dead. Like, when he got there and he watched, because you have to remember, he stows away on Padme's ship after convincing Padme that Anakin, well, kind of laying the seeds in Padme's mind that Anakin has gone rogue and that he's evil, and told her, or, you know, about enough of the proof that realistically should have kind of put the nail in the coffin and should have indicated that he was evil. You know, he killed younglings, we have video record of it, blah, blah, blah. So he hides on her ship, they go to Mustafar, and when he watches Anakin force choke Padme, I think that was the first indication that, okay, like, my Padawan, my student, he's gone. Like, he's seduced by the dark side. And then he just starts listening to him. And so he talks with him, he lets him know, you know, like, you've allowed the Dark Lord to, you know, to twist your mind. And Anakin, you know, is, because at that point he's fully Darth Vader, and he's not really Anakin Skywalker, and I think Obi-Wan's trying to test that, and so, you know, he's like, I brought, you know, security, I brought justice and freedom to my empire, and the line that happens after Obi-Wan's like, Anakin, you know, like, I'm dedicated to the Republic, to democracy. Anakin next says, well, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. And so Obi-Wan's retort to that is that only a Sith deals in absolutes. And that's when he realizes that, you know, Anakin's gone. And so he says, I'm going to do what I must. And that is, unfortunately, you know, he has to kill the Sith. Like, that is what he has to do. And so he says that. He says, I'll do what I must. And then one of the greatest fight scenes, I think, in all of Star Wars happens. And yeah, you can tell he was heartbroken, and because when he cuts Anakin's legs off, and, you know, he's on the ground, and why is this not working? Oh, it worked. And, you know, he's in pain. He's telling him, he's like, you know, I loved you, you know, like, you were the chosen one, you were supposed to, you know, you were supposed to save the Force, you weren't supposed to cast in darkness. He tells him that he was like a brother to him. And then he hears the words, I hate you. And then he picks up his lightsaber, he just walks away. He watches him start burning alive and just leaves. But I never realized that from, like, Obi-Wan's perspective, 100%, I think they do a really good job in the show of depicting that those events traumatized him as a Jedi.
I was right, Jonah.
And
Dad
so
was right.
he, you know, this
The
is
divine
kind of like a
source was real.
recovery story for him,
wish he was
where
here to
he's
see
coming
this.
to grips with a lot of the things that, you know, really pained him at the tail end of the Clone Wars. It's such a good, like, show.
Lara, it's good to see you, Sophia.
When it comes to, like, the Star Wars, like the greater
Jacob
Star
was
Wars
waiting for you in
canon,
the
I'll just say this straight out: the sequels were terrible. I don't like them. There's nothing about them that I enjoy. I think having Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher in there and Mark Hamill, like, to have them in there was more fan service than anything. I think what they did with Luke Skywalker just wasn't good. I think that the way that they went about the stories was bad. I think the third movie in and of itself was terrible.
You actually found it.
Bringing, like, having Snoke and then randomly in the third movie just making Emperor Palpatine come back. Like, none of it made sense. None of it had any continuity in the narrative other than the immediate events that were progressing from movies 1 to 2. 3 just came out of left gate. I don't like the sequels. Now, when it comes to the primary trilogy, which is Star Wars episodes 4 through 6,
Jonah, try
beautiful
those tunes.
movies, great movies. I think they were phenomenal. And then the prequels are my favorite, personally. And it has nothing to do with, like, the animation of the movies or anything like that. Obviously, technically speaking, they're superior. But the narrative of the prequels is designed to be watched through the lens of Anakin Skywalker. And if you really watch those movies, you'll see that in Episode 1, the only person that believes in Anakin in Episode 1
must have used this
is
to plan the
Qui-Gon Jinn.
construction of the city.
And Qui-Gon is the one that says, this guy's
Exactly.
the chosen one. And he says that to Obi-Wan when he's dying. He's like, Anakin's
Everything
the chosen
radiates
one.
out
Like,
from
I can
this
tell.
point.
That's the chosen one.
That puts the
And
center
they
of the
bring him
city
to the council,
under the lake.
and this is when Qui-Gon's alive. And they
Something's
put
not right.
Anakin in front of, like, Yoda and Mace Windu
The
and
cathedral,
Kiani
where the atlas
Mundi
was.
and
It's on the
Plo
wrong side of the
Koon,
map.
or Plo Koon,
Keep
and they
rotating
ask
it.
him questions about, like, what he's worried about and things that kind of get to him, because they
Stop.
see him as clouded,
That's it.
and it's his fear. And so right then and there, they say that the boy's
Kitesh,
dangerous, and Obi-Wan
it's
says that
under
to
the
Qui-Gon. He
lake.
goes, everyone can
It's
see
under
that
the
this boy is
glacier.
dangerous. Why
The
won't
divine
you?
source must be there.
And
How the
Qui-Gon
hell are we
reports
gonna
saying
get through
something
all
along the
that
lines
ice?
of, like, his future is clouded, but it's not bad. Like, it's just we
Wait,
can
this
change it.
path
We can make it
here
better.
leads
And
into
if
the
Qui-Gon
city.
didn't die, I genuinely believe that Anakin would have had a way
cathedral
better
is
mentor.
there.
Not saying Obi-Wan was bad,
the tower on the
Um,
other side.
but I strongly
the
believe
entrance
that
to
the Sith
Kitesh
knew
must
that
be-
if Qui-Gon Jinn had a hold of Anakin, or at least
The
if
entrance
Qui-Gon
to
Jinn
Kitesh
continued to live,
Is here.
that it would have posed problems for the Sith moving down the
You knew.
line. And then when you watch his disillusionment with the Jedi Order 2, where he's not allowed to have a captain, but he's falling in love, he's giving into his hate because he's getting told that the visions he's having of his mother are, maybe they're just dreams, and maybe they're not serious. And he goes to Tatooine, he finds out his mother's captive, and then he's dead. And then he takes out that anger on all of the Sand People, and just slaughters them like animals. And then you get to the third movie where now when those visions have come back, but now they're of Padme, he can't lose again. Like, he already lost, and he's willing to give up everything. And because the Jedi didn't help him when his mother was dying, there's no way they're gonna help him. Darth Maul was sent to kill Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan. Yeah. Darth Maul was specifically sent to Trinket. Oh, I missed those hydrates. I apologize. There's a mountain of them. Oh my goodness. This I just freshly opened. Okay, it's not water, but I'm going to chug the whole thing, and it's not going to go well.
The location of the source.
I have to go after Jonah.
Even if it means giving up the truth you came here to find.
He risked his life to come here with me.
spicy?
I almost lost him once. Not again.
Then go. Do what you must.
Hey, I appreciate the lurk, Charles. I hope you're doing well. I know you were playing a bunch of Apex today. I was kind of lurking while I was working. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the redeemed. I gotta be a little bit more mindful of keeping an eye, because they don't pop up on my TV screen, because everything else does. Like, all of, like, if anyone subs, anyone follows, anyone does anything, it always pops up there, raids, whatever. But for some reason, channel redeems don't. So I have to, like, be intentional, and so I apologize. And then one of the things that I really love about the Star Wars world is that they bring they bring Darth Maul back in the Clone Wars animated series, and similar to kind of Kenobi, when they introduce him, he's broken. Like, granted, he's insane when you meet him in the show, because he got chopped in half and left for dead. So he was worse off.
Are you all
but
I'm up by the old copper mill.
I'll never forget the fight scene between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the animated show Star Wars Rebels. And it happens on the sands of Tatooine. Obi-Wan's camping and Darth Maul shows up to kill him. And it is the quickest fight. It's one lightsaber swing. And Darth Maul is killed. And as he's dying, he finally realizes why Obi-Wan, what is one of the strongest, if not at that time, because Yoda's far gone, if not the strongest Jedi to be alive. He's probably sitting... Oh, I got the broadhead. Yeah, those are the things that I need, the broadhead. So we can do like that. So this is what I needed to get that document, because now I can do this. Cool. And he realizes why he's hiding out on Tatooine, and he finds out that he's keeping Luke safe, but he doesn't know that Luke is Luke. He just knows that he's keeping he's keeping someone safe that's important. So he asks if Luke is the chosen one, and at that point everyone believes that Luke is the chosen one, because they believe that it's from Anakin that, you know, is the reason why Luke exists. And that he's really the chosen one, and that Anakin wasn't this entire time. However, I would still argue that Anakin is the chosen one, and that he did bring balance to the Force, despite it not being in a way that the Jedi Order would have liked. But that's the point: is that he's bringing balance to the Force. He's not helping the good guys. He's bringing balance, and unfortunately, balance requires a balance.
You better not be dead.
Oh, this was right at the beginning of the game.
After the avalanche, I got one little blip, one brief echo, but I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's why he's kept following us. Oh, that's crazy. And I'll say that Anakin Skywalker was still the chosen one, in that when he stood up to the Emperor in Episode 6 and threw him over the edge and, you know, got lit up with Force lightning, I will say that that's when Anakin Skywalker comes back and is officially, at that point, okay, I see what's got to happen. Now I can go up this way to infiltrate the Gulag. We're going to actually kind of return back to the valley, because now there's a couple more things that I can grab. But we'll wait until we get down here, because there's some stuff that I want to get before I go do that. But yeah, when he sacrifices himself to kill Emperor Palpatine, that's when Anakin's back, when Anakin Skywalker is returned. And Obi-Wan Kenobi is no longer... Or, sorry, Darth Vader is no longer present, because Anakin's now officially back. I have a book that kind of talks about it. I'll just show it loosely. I love Star Wars. I love reading. So it's this book right here, and it's called The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader.
Storm's coming in.
And so it's got Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker, and on the back it says, "Born a slave, raised a Jedi, feared by a galaxy." And all it is it just talks about Darth Vader's experiences from all 6 movies. So it's specifically about what he experiences through the first 6 movies, and at the end, when he sacrifices, that's when he kind of narratively pops back as Anakin Skywalker. And so that, in my opinion, is why I still believe that he's the chosen one, but there are people that argue that it's Luke, and that because Luke is Anakin's kid is why people believe. I wonder if I gotta go up here. Yeah, we'll try this. And because Luke is Anakin's kid is why they believe that initially it was Anakin that was supposed to be the chosen one, but maybe they misinterpret it to just be a Skywalker. But I don't believe that. I believe that it was true that Anakin was supposed to bring balance to the Force, and he did. And he did it by becoming Darth Vader, unfortunately, because if you think about it, prior to him being Darth Vader, the the Sith are all but wiped out. Like, if you think in the greater context of Star Wars lore, there is one Sith Lord that created a very important Sith rule called the Rule of Two. Now, that Sith Lord's name is Darth Bane, and the Rule of Two is a Sith rule. Tactical shotgun, military rifle. I actually want that military rifle. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
That's a nice gear.
Yeah. And that grenade launcher. We might actually trade out this bolt action rifle.
Be careful with that one.
Yep. And the Rule of Two always states that within the Sith that there must be one master and one apprentice. And that's it. There can't be more.
I know I've spoken little of your mother, Lara, but I want you to know that in the brief time
And
she
the
spent
reason
with
why
you,
is because when there were
she
multiple
loved you
Sith,
utterly.
they were all trying to kill each other
we were a very happy
because
and
they
when
all
we
wanted
lost
to be
her,
better. Like, they all wanted to be
I
known
was
as the
aware,
strongest. They
I
all
still
wanted
am.
to
I hope one day I will find
surpass
answers that will stop
their own
this
masters. They wanted, you know, they were
pain. For me, it was too
constantly...
late, but for others, maybe not.
I wonder if there's military rifle, Golden
Rambling.
Fang.
Shouldn't have had that
Oh,
nightcap.
Golden Fang's got the grenade launcher? Oh, we might stick
Sweet
with
dreams,
Golden Fang
dearest.
then.
Was it all about her? Those questions about life you hope to answer?
Ammo capacity,
Or was that
damage.
just an excuse?
Yeah,
Maybe I reminded you
well,
of her too much. God, Lara, you're talking to a ghost. About another ghost.
let's see what we got here.
Maybe you need a nightcap.
Yeah, we'll stick with Golden Fang. We've been using it the whole game. We'll kind of stick with it for a second. Just a second. Kind of see what we can get here. And then, yeah, we actually want to go back to the Geothermal Valley. But the Sith, during the era of the Star Wars lore called the Old Republic, where, like, Knights of the Old Republic come from, and you know, stuff like that, they're... Probably want to do this base camp. There were multiple Sith. There was a lot of them, actually. Like, if you've ever played the original Knights of the Old Republic, one of the worlds that you go to, and I can't remember the name of the planet off the top of my head, but it's a Sith training academy. And, you know, that's where there was multiple Sith training to be, you know, like, Sith, like Jedi. And they eventually all slaughter each other off. And so Darth Bane makes it to where there's the Rule of Two. There's one master, there's one apprentice at any given time. That's the rule. And so because of that, by the time you get to Darth Plagueis, who is the mentor and master of Darth Sidious, you know, you've reached a point where I think the Sith are done kind of just letting the Jedi stay as powerful as they've been. They're galactic peacekeepers. They have the ability to move mountains. And so Darth Sidious kills his master and then eventually starts plotting and starts learning how to, you know, take over. And he has Darth Maul as his apprentice, who he takes from the planet of Dathomir. Darth Maul is killed. Granted, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Darth Maul survived. Because as far as he knew, Darth Maul was killed. But I would imagine with Darth Maul's mind breaking, he probably felt in the Force that Darth Maul had died. So Darth Maul's dead, and so he takes on Count Dooku, who's also disillusioned with the Jedi. So Yoda's own Padawan leaves and wants to strike back at the Jedi Order. So he takes on Count Dooku's apprentice. General Grievous is just a Jedi hunter. He's not a Sith because he can't use the Force. But he's a Jedi hunter, and he uses lightsabers really well. So they take on General Grievous, but he doesn't break the Rule of Two. Once Count Dooku dies, that's when Sidious starts to groom Anakin into realizing that he has the ability to teach Anakin the things he needs to learn to stop Padme from dying. And then, because that happens, Anakin eviscerates the Jedi Order, completely destroys them. And if you think about the context of bringing balance, he leaves what, Yoda, Obi-Wan. Trying to imagine a bunch of, I mean, the people from the Force Unleashed games are still alive, like Shaak Ti survived. I know Aayla Secura was dead with Order 66. Cal Kestis was left alive, but he was a Padawan at the time. One of the things that I'm really excited for, I really hope they do this, and granted, they don't technically have to, so, like, you know, it's no big deal if they don't, but I think they should, and I think Star Wars has the capacity to do this. They have 2 games after this next one gets released. So when Jedi Survivor's release, it's 2 games with Cameron. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the actor Cameron who plays Ian in the show Shameless is the voice actor and actual like mocap actor and just digital replication of Cal Kestis. They just dropped him in the game. Because he is officially in the Star Wars universe, they need to bring him onto one of these shows. Or into a movie, or something. If he dies in Jedi Survivor, I'm going to be really upsetty spaghetti. Because they need to, if he doesn't die at the end of that game, they need to bring him in. But we won't know until the end of that game. Because he almost dies at the end of Jedi Fallen Order. But obviously they're making a new game, so I don't need, it's not a spoiler. But I'm really excited because I think it's set 5 years after the, I don't know why I grabbed this, I just chugged the whole thing. It's set 5 years after the events of the first game, so that part is, oh man. They missed stuff. They ain't missing stuff.
I don't know if you're reading me, Lara.
Oh, yep, still Jonah. That survival cache is going to be right... Oh, it's right down here. Oh, just drop. What's the worst that can happen? No damage? Yo, what? Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Where is it? 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 Found it. Okay. Yeah, we did it.
Got to find shelter.
Oh boy. Thick snow! Thick snow! Whatever shall I do? Yo, she... Oh, did that snow tucker you out? Are we all done?
I should never have doubted you, Dad.
Cutscene.
I wasn't there when you needed me most. I'm sorry. I'll make them see that you were right all along. That you sought the truth, not fairy tales. I'll make it right, Dad. I promise.
I promise.
It's time.
Oh, that
Jonah's
evil girl.
waiting.
That monster. I'll start watching tonight. You got me all excited now. Dude, it's such a good show. Let me tell you, like, it is golden. Episode 2 is pretty gnarly. Episode 3 and 4, really strong episodes, and episode 5 is the most recent released, is disgusting good. So good. And episode 5, because with Kenobi, obviously they bring back Ewan McGregor, so he's playing Obi-Wan throughout the show. They also brought back Hayden Christensen to play Anakin Skywalker. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. They're releasing one episode a week. Yes. At the start, they released 2. So they had released 2 episodes at the very beginning, and then they're doing 1 episode a week. And as far as I can tell, they're releasing on Wednesdays. So it's all good stuff. But other fun facts. So I don't know if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, but in season, I think 4 and 5, or whenever the season is that they introduce Oberyn Martell. So Pedro Pascal is the actor that plays Oberyn Martell. It's the same actor that plays the Mandalorian. In Game of Thrones, he has a lover, a paramour named Ilaria Sand. Her actress from Game of Thrones is in Obi-Wan, so that part's really cool. And Ice Cube's kid is in it as well. And that took me a second. Once I saw it, I had to like pause it and give him a good solid stare and go, yeah, that's Ice Cube's kid. Oh, puppy grabbed onto something he shouldn't. What's in your mouth, buddy? Yeah, that doesn't belong in your mouth. No, sir. Yep, we got a stranger. Oh, little guy. No, he sees stuff on my desk and he wants to grab it. Oh, hey, Atro. Thank you so much for stopping by. I super appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a while. Yeah, so Kenobi is really, really good. Like 10 out of 10. Great show. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm coming out of kind of like a sick period. Yesterday and Tuesday I took off streaming because yesterday I had to drive into office for work because we have one in-office day a month, and it's about a 45-minute drive with no traffic there. So obviously, like, I just wanted to prepare for there to be traffic. So, you know, I went to bed early on Tuesday. I didn't want to stream if I was going to be super late, you know, coming home, and it wasn't actually that bad getting home. It was a little bit busy, but Google Maps helped me find a faster way to get home. But, of course, obviously, like, the day that I'm going to go meet everyone in person is the day that I'm going to get sick. So, I brought, like, cough drops and stuff, and we sit at desks, and the desks are so distant that I wasn't worried about, like, getting anyone sick. Like, we weren't, like, all hanging out and sitting next to each other. We were all at our own desks. So that part, you know, was nice. I didn't have to worry about, you know, making anyone uncomfortable because, you know, I wasn't feeling well. And so I just knew, like, and the biggest one was the headache. Like, it was one of those headaches where, like, you're light sensitive, and, like, right now, this game would have just would have pissed me off.
The divine
So I
source.
just would have been playing it with a hurt head.
It's in the center
So I
of
just
the
can't
old
do this.
city, buried
So
beneath the ice.
I didn't even
Then
bother.
it's time to move. I will notify the dig teams. and
I'm at the
prepare
point where, like, I can
transports.
feel it leaving bit by bit, and the
encountered
first
the
major
death
one that
of
left was
the
the
archive.
headache. So, like, I can sense, I can
This will
feel.
not be easy, brother.
Brother,
The holy path. Is
I didn't
not
realize
meant
they
to
were
be easy.
related. I think I forgot that. It
Are the men aware
makes
of what they
sense.
will face?
They kind of look a lot alike.
No. But they are prepared to fight and to die for the cause.
Oh boy,
That's
I
all
missed
we
that.
need from
I
them.
missed that. Oh jeez. Okay,
Constantine,
my fault.
now that we're so close to the end,
We've only just begun.
Yeah, outside
I'm
of
afraid Trinity is just using us.
watching
What if they
Kenobi,
don't
I
intend to let you
also
keep the source? We should prepare.
No,
started
must
watching
have faith.
Miss Marvel.
I wasn't chosen by Trinity.
Not super into it, but we're only on episode 2. Now, normally that's when I want a show to really start picking up,
it won't matter what
but it looks like they're trying to take time
God's
to build up.
army.
Like with, for example, with Hawkeye, I didn't know the direction they were going to take with Hawkeye. Likewise, I don't know the direction they're going to try to take Miss Marvel. I don't, because the show's not done. So with Hawkeye, the way it started, I wasn't too fond of either. Got a bit of dehydration going on today, correcting it now. Hey, that's good. Gotta keep yourself nice and rested.
And ready for questioning.
And, you know, gotta keep hydrated.
I'm on my way.
Dehydration is never fun. Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't know the direction that they were going to take Hawkeye, and at the start of it, I wasn't really a huge fan. Like, episode 1, I was like, I don't really know what's going on here. It seems like the majority of the show is about Kate Bishop. I was under the impression the show was going to be almost all through Hawkeye's eye, and that Kate Bishop was going to be brought on, you know, throughout the show. I was wrong in that assumption, and throughout the remainder of the episodes, the show picked up really well, and it was awesome. It was a really good show. Miss Marvel, we're on episode 2. I don't know the direction they're going. I'm not sure if it's gonna pick up. I really don't know. So all I can say is from what I've seen so far, I'm not too keen on it. But that's mostly because when I'm watching a lot of the MCU shows, I have to remember that the MCU is thinking 7 movies ahead, and they always have been. They've thought so far ahead of us when they released Avengers 1. They were ready for more to happen when they brought in the Tesseract, when they brought in Thor Dark World and brought in the Ether. Like, they were thinking so far ahead that I don't know where it fit. Oh!
Damn, they're everywhere.
I didn't know where it was going to fit in the grand scheme of the MCU, and I really don't know. Like, are they going to go the route of the Young Avengers, because they did make Miss Marvel, you know, she's a teenager, so like throwing her into fighting, you know, like the grand scheme of stuff with like Kang the Conqueror and stuff like that, like that. Oh,
Over there.
no, what happened? That's wild. They're all dead. You know, like it just wouldn't make sense to throw a character that's so young to be fighting in these large-scale battles. So I don't know if that's the route they're going. Like, I know with Moon Knight, I'm going to do my best not to spoil this stuff, because I don't know if people, you know, have watched it, haven't watched it, plan on watching it, whatever. Oh, that's just flammable. I don't want to... Oh, maybe we got to blow these up. What's the thing here? Oh. Yep. Gotta destroy their fuel trucks. Okay, cool. That's a challenge. That shouldn't be hard. Like I know with Moon Knight that they're going to introduce the Ebony Knight with Eternals. We also know that Mahershala Ali is coming in as Blade. So we know with Doctor Strange included that, you know, they're bringing in the Midnight Sun.
Good.
So it makes sense.
Hard to say.
Granted, Moon Knight was amazing. I don't have any problems with Moon Knight. Moon Knight was a beautiful show. Such a good, action-packed. So good. So good. I'm just really hoping Miss Marvel picks up the kind of match where, you know, maybe they're going. Because, like, with the Young Avengers, which they could do, like, I'm not one to tell Marvel what they can and can't do with their... Snap! We got taquitos. Hold on. Thanks, Mrs. Paladin.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I love you, baby.
Love you too.
Will do. Yeah, like, Marvel can do whatever they want with their own property. Like, that's their, you know, it's their IP. They can do whatever the heck they want. That's cool. But where it becomes, like, narratively incongruous is, you know, like, Spider-Man is a younger superhero. And Tom Holland, I think, perfectly portrays... Taquitos, please share, right? Yeah, these are gonna be... So good! I think Tom Holland so like, the way that the different Spider-Mans have been, like, Tobey Maguire, peanut butter, and jelly. So, okay, so listen. I'm not saying that that's a bad food combination. What I am going to say is that at work, we have a... Oh, and Jealous. Got it. Taquito. So do you mix taquitos and peanut butter? Is that what I'm hearing? Because, again, I'm not saying that's a bad food combination. It's just at work, we have a engagement segment called Weird Food Combinations, and that would be on it. I'm not going to lie. We had one of our supervisors say that he ate Doritos with milk. Like, in a bowl. I would put taquitos and peanut butter underneath that. Like, it's not as weird as Doritos with milk. But they would be on the list. This guy has no idea. I'd never put peanut butter on a taquito. That's fair. That's, hey, you know what? Amen. Amen. I wasn't gonna judge, but good choice. Good choice to not put peanut butter on your taquitos.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Tobey Maguire, I think when it came to playing Spider-Man, played the, you know, with great power comes great responsibility part of Spider-Man. Because, you know, you have to remember that the biggest part of Spider-Man, you know, is losing Uncle Ben. Bro, how do you not see me? Oh no, what happened? That's a rip, dude. You're about to get shotgun. I think that Andrew Garfield played the comical side of Spider-Man really well. You know, like if you've ever seen any of the Amazing Spider-Man movies where, like at the end of the second one where he is fighting Rhino and he's like, you know, on behalf of rhinos everywhere, like, please put the mechanized suit down. Or in the first movie where he's like, oh no, you found my weakness. Knives. And then he goes ahead and, you know, webs the guy's hands together. I think he plays the comical side of Spider-Man really, really well. Tom Holland, I think, plays the young side, like, the, you know, the teenager side of Spider-Man really well. But the difference from what I've seen is that Tom Holland's youthfulness as a teenager in the MCU is different than the actress. I don't know her name. Like, I don't remember her name. But the apparent youthfulness, like, she appears to be a lot younger. So, because Tom Holland as Spider-Man has gone toe-to-toe with Thanos, likewise, we could see him go toe-to-toe with Kang the Conqueror. Granted, he's probably not going to do well. He was getting thrown all over the place, but he still fought against him. I don't know. That's where a lot of, like, my apprehensions with some of these shows might stem from, is I do try to think a few steps ahead, because I want to know, like, where's the MCU going? Like, what movies do I want to get hyped about? How do I want things, you know, how, not necessarily how do I want things to go, but, like, are they heading in a direction that makes sense? I just love stories. I really do. And so, having a lot of continuity in your, you know, in your narratives I think it's largely important. Now, don't want to talk with my mouth full, but what I will say, a thing that I think Ms. Marvel has done well is that, so like if you've ever played the game Avengers, it's told through the perspective of Ms. Marvel. Kamala Khan is a practicing Muslim, and because of that, there's elements of her story that you can you can input that influence. I think the show does a good job of adding
official
that
treaty letters. Not many
into
people
the
still
show.
use these.
Like they go to mosque. That seems what? Yeah, peanut butter and taquito. Like yeah, like I would say the same thing. I was just confused. Like it just should be a no-go. But yeah, they add like Arabic language and Urdu, and when they refer to each other, you know, they're using appropriate terminology. So when they're talking to, you know, like family, like when the parents are talking to each other, I don't know the words off the top of my head, but they're using, you know, like the appropriate terminology that like a normal family would be using amongst themselves. You see some of the typical dynamics that Kamala tries to bring apparent to her father because they favor her older brother. So there's a lot of stuff on that grounds of it that I think the show does really, really well. This bow is cracked. But like, for example, or not for example, another thing that I wanted to mention was that I have an encyclopedia of Marvel. There's just a big picture book that basically describes all the, you know, unique super villains and superheroes and superhero groups.
We're under attack.
No, we're not.
Constantine didn't expect to find her in there. She managed to bring the whole tube down on our heads.
We got incoming. Let's do a sweep.
Headshot fire. Fire headshot. Fire headshot. Literally.
Hostile spotted.
Oh no. The only superhero right now that has currently been added to the MCU that is not in that encyclopedia, because they are in the context of Marvel, they are a very new superhero, is America Chavez from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Her first comic was released, or her first comic appearance was in 2011, so she's really new. She's not in that encyclopedia, so, you know, she brings an element of freshness to the MCU where, like, a lot of, like, MCU, like, fans that are, like, die-hard and were like, or that may or have already been like, no, you can't do that. Ah. There's really not much you can say because she's new. You know, like, what are you gonna complain about? That she fits her new character perfectly? Go for it. But we'll kind of see. I'll keep everyone updated on how, if the show goes well or not. I don't know. The episode 3 will be next week. I hope it goes good. Like, I'm 2 episodes invested. I hope it's good. But if it doesn't meet my expectations, then you know, like, who cares? I thought Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good. I'm excited that we're getting Thunderbolts. I don't know when, but I'm just excited that it's gonna happen.
A pendant.
I hope She-Hulk is a good show.
A modern
I'm not certain. Like, I hope it is.
There's a small human bone
But
inside.
I really want, like, Angry Thor back, or not Angry Thor, Angry Hulk. Like, I'll destroy everything around me Hulk back. But we lost that with Avengers Endgame. Now he's talk nice and be smart Hulk.
Saint Peregrine, patron of the terminally ill.
But yeah, I want Giant Green Rage Monster back. But he's not a Giant Green Rage Monster.
We stand now on the very cusp of a new world. The divine source has been located. Croft, while still alive, has been effectively neutralized. But Anna grows weaker by the hour. Her voice...
Thanos practically domesticated the Hulk
voice I've
after
known
he
my
beat
whole
the crap
life.
out of him
Starting
in
to falter.
Infinity War.
I asked her if she remembers that night. The first night that God carved purpose into my hands. The night that he chose me. She said she did. And then she smiled. And said that we would have nights again like that.
Why would you let me go up there if it doesn't do anything? Make it make sense.
A rifle shell. But there's something unusual about this one.
What? Yeah, but naturally, that's perfect. Like, I want more Hulk smash, but like...
Latin engraving on the end.
We're not going to get that. And with the snippets of She-Hulk that they've already released, like, when we see Mark Ruffalo in the show, he's not super angry Hulk. He's big, smart, puts glasses on Hulk. He's the Hulk that hands Paul Rudd a taco in Endgame. That's the Hulk that we're getting. And I want breaks buildings Hulk.
In this godforsaken valley. My faith is strong. My will is strong. Even if my mind keeps wandering away. In our youth, Constantine and I in our youth, he was a difficult child. Always wondering, always questioning, afraid of what the future might hold. Afraid that he might never find his
I'd hope to master those taquitos. Dude, I had a plate of them. They were stacked. I have 4 left.
The night I whispered into his ear.
Like, I'm gaining 10 pounds from this alone.
I saved him.
So good.
He believed it to be the work of God. Just as I'd...
Yeah, but, dude, this Anna and Constantine, they're freaking nuts, dude. There's another one.
Got up close this time. Figured when I'd find you, maybe...
Oh, Jonah again.
I'll have learned something that'll help.
Cool. Did I miss anything? I wouldn't know because I don't have the thing. Makes sense. Oh, by the way, I do know, so tomorrow, with the recent release of the new PlayStation Plus tiers, which Sony has released to kind of, I think, combat the Xbox Game Pass.
Jonah!
I'm going to be going from the standard, or the essential tier, which is basically what I'm doing now, because that's what PlayStation Plus is turning into, is just the essential, like the basic tier. I'm going to be upgrading tomorrow to the, what's called the Elite, so it's the next step up. And that will give you access to the PlayStation Plus catalog, which has a bunch of free games that you can play, which actually has provided me with my next game to play after I'm done with Tomb Raiders. Because the Tomb Raider games, we have this one. We never got to play the first one because stream issues, no problem. We have this one, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. After that, because the game is on the catalog, we're going to be playing the Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy game. That's going to be the next that we do. So I'm actually really excited. I think it's... Yo, hey! New peripheral soon, like a Pro controller? Eat? I'll take it, man. Controls would be dope. After that birthday or something. Like, hey guys, get me a controller, please. Whoa! What is going on? Oh boy. Yo, this is wild. Oh, not good. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Well, that could have gone worse. That could have. We could have died, so the answer to these questions are always, it could have gone worse. Is there something down here? You know? There's something down here? Puzzles? Secret items? If I have to come back and find out there's something there, I think it said add removable, replaceable sticks. Is that how they figured out the issue with a lot of the PS5 controllers having like pretty bad stick drift? There's a lot of PS5 controllers for people, because like I know a lot of people hot swappable. That's actually pretty cool. But a lot of people that have PS5s that I know say that, you know, it's been, you know, it's been over, I think, over a year since the PlayStation 5 was initially released. So with that in mind, yeah, it's been over a year. So with that in mind, there's people whose controllers, you know, are experiencing anywhere from slight to severe stick drift. Like, I wish the controllers were a little bit more durable on the stick drift. Just a bit. But that's what people are noticing. Unless you've gotten a good one, they'll say, hey, that's good, that's good. And maybe you're just taking better care of it. I genuinely believe that the problem that caused that no one's willing to admit to, is that Warzone was like hype at the time. And I mean, like, Verdansk still existed at that time. Not a huge fan of Caldera, not gonna lie. And that game is pretty stick intensive. Just gonna say it, because like you have your tactical sprint and your run, which one is a single stick click, the other is a double stick click. And when you're slide canceling, you're, you know, constantly clicking the sticks. I think Warzone. I think a lot of people getting PlayStation 5s and just only playing Warzone caused problems. I was one of them. Or if you're Bobby play with chicken wing figures, that's probably it too.
But even my patience has limits. Tell me what you know. Now!
Do it!
Please, please, no.
Don't listen to him!
I was only doing what I believed was right.
Get him! Oh, rip. See, with bad guys,
sweep the
just
cell blocks.
Do it. Just get it out of the way.
Kill everyone.
Should have killed him. But he was unarmed, I just couldn't.
Shh. You shouldn't have to. I am so sorry for getting you into this mess.
I thought I could keep up.
They're coming. We're surrounded.
This time I've got your back.
He's dying. We don't have much time.
Bar the door.
Hey, that was it?
All units respond. We've got to deal with her.
We're almost in position.
Alright, well.
Not seeing the target yet. Waiting for orders.
I think Sister across the board is mainly down to
I know that you like to read the archaeological
using
journals now,
crappy
I
grease
urge
and
you that if
thin,
you see anything
flimsy
written which
plastic retainers. Probably.
Less than pleasant.
And maybe a part of that is because they were trying to mass produce the
there
systems.
Are those who simply do not understand
Like, if you think about
the work
it,
I'm
right?
doing here, Perhaps they're even
They're
frightened by it,
mass-producing
but their fear and
two
stupidity
different
is not my concern, and
PlayStation
neither
5,
should it
the
be
digital
yours.
and the disc
I will
version.
explain
My
everything in
version
good
of
time,
PlayStation
my
5
darling
is
girl.
digital.
The
No
people
disc
that
reader.
were frightened.
I can't
Were they
own
Trinity?
physical copies of PlayStation 5 games.
You
Can't
never
have them.
told me. I guess it doesn't matter now anyway.
So I wonder
They
if
found
by
their way to me.
by prioritizing
going to have to
the
deal with
release
them.
of two different types of consoles, if the money that could have gone to mass producing the controllers was like snipped just a bit, and maybe the grease and the plastic retainers was it. Maybe that's what had to go. I don't know. I can't claim what they did, but you know, just I wonder. Improved feeder. Venom hand cannon. Not a problem though. Not a new problem. All across board, stick drift exists. Ah, rip. Alright, maybe not. Ooh, Death's Breath? Improved cams? What cams? What's the cam? Cams? The wheel? The wheel. That's a wheel. But I guess it's called a cam. We're gonna lube the cams. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna lube them cams. I don't have the gear to start lubricating cams. Aw, man, we missed like 3 things. Bruh. That's actually not that bad though. Like in hindsight, like that's pretty good clear. Pretty solid clear. If I say so myself. Yeah, so only other updates for the stream past our next game being Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm genuinely excited for. It's a brand new game for me to play. I've never played it before. Go away. Go away. Is that I have gotten the okay from a really close friend of mine who makes music to allow me to use his music on stream, so I'm really excited about that. And we're not fully there, but we made. Hello? I think this helicopter is a little bit overkill.
What now?
But also, look at what we're doing, so maybe it's not overkill. Yeah, it's that improved feeder. Dude, this shotgun kind of reminds me of the EVA 8 from Apex. By the way, favorite shotgun. Favorite shotgun, not gonna lie. I can't remember the hop up that they used to have on the EVA 8. They got rid of it. A little sad. I can't remember what it was. But I remember there was a hop up for it.
Fire in the hole!
Or I believe there was. Yeah, because Hammer Point to Mozambique. Look, all I know is the Mastiff is gone, and I'm super sad. Mastiff is my favorite shotgun, but it can't be because it's... Yeah, I can. I can stay under as long as I want. I have a rebreather. Duh. You guys stupid. Also, I'm low-key excited for the next season. Oh!
Got to do this carefully.
Bangalore smoke?
This place is a mess.
Just wait. Let them come to you.
Confirmation. Just
What does that even mean, dude?
right there.
Yo, no! Die!
I'm under fire! There! Open up! Taking fire!
Ah! That could have gone a lot better. I was really hoping for like a cool like ninja scene where like you're running around them, like dropping them all silently, and then like I shoot the last guy. I don't know. That's not what happened. I just got wrecked.
Oh God, no. Jonah.
Lara.
I'm here.
Lara. Listen to me.
Try not to move.
If I don't make it out of here...
Don't talk like that.
No, just listen. You can't blame yourself anymore. We all make our own choices.
His end is near.
No, he can't die.
Yeah,
we can help him.
You slow down there, Lara.
Oh.
He can die.
We must get him to the observatory.
You don't want him to. There's a difference in the words. He definitely can. He got stabbed with a knife in his gut. A lot of internal bleeding he could be having. So he can die. We don't want him to, because he's a nice guy. Jonah, 10 out of 10. But like imagine though, because if anyone remembers from the very start of this game, we're scaling a mountain with Jonah, and an avalanche happens that separates us. I mean, we're both alive by the end of it. Man, tis merely a scratch. Loses an arm. That's just a flesh wound. I love that movie. Dude, Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. Oh. One day I would love to show my wife that movie, but her level of humor is far from that. Like, she won't find that movie funny at all. And that sucks. Like, that just sucks. Because I find that movie hilarious. And I would watch it all day, every day. My dad showed me that movie. I would watch it all day, every day if I could. Such a good movie. You come back here, I'll bite your legs off.
Now, to all time. Keep pressure on the wound. Prepare him.
Yeah, my wife and I are, like, that far apart on our humor. So, for me,
Jacob,
I love dark humor. I like dark humor.
Aren't you?
A lot of the jokes that I find hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them are insensitive. They're not sensitive jokes. They're not clean by any stretch of the imagination. Like dark humor and stuff that's funny. But she likes clean humor. And so because of that, we're this far apart on the humor spectrum.
It is
now,
real.
Clean humor is fine. It's totally cool. You like clean humor, you like clean humor. Like, that's the cool part about art and any type of art form, is that the value of the person's art is dependent on the person that's observing it.
But I did it to protect
because if you don't like what you see, go look at another piece of art. If you don't like the comedian, go watch another comedian. So like, I like comedians like Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer. I used to like Dane Cook, and I would say he's clean. I would say he's pretty clean. I used to like him a long time ago. I'm obviously he's not like an active comic. Active comics, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Isaac Butterfield.
Committed an atrocity to
I like
keep the power.
Crap. Jim Jeffries.
And so
and Jim Jeffries is one of those comedians where I mean, like, a lot of his jokes are insensitive. Like, they are.
That's not you.
He rips on anything on this face of the earth.
Seth
MacFarlane is a good comedian, but a lot of his comedy is done through, obviously, like, Family Guy. And that's where, like, oh my gosh, like, Family Guy is awesome.
Father! They're on the move.
I would say Family Guy a lot of times is insensitive.
They're going to brute force their way into the ice.
I'm trying to think here.
And we've already lost. No. There has to be a way to stop
Ronnie
them.
Chang.
Jacob, the map showed a secret entrance.
If you don't know
into
who
the
Ronnie
city.
Chang is, he drops in the movie Shang-Chi,
We're running
Legend of the
out
Ten
of
Rings,
time.
and
You
he's
know I can't
the
give up
booker
now.
for the fight in the fighting ring where they have Wong fighting Abomination.
That might just give us a chance.
That guy
I will
that's
take
that's
our
like
forces
booking
and
the
attack
fights
them on
is
the
is
ice.
Ronnie
Then
Chang,
it's time.
and he's
Open
a
the path.
Asian American comedian. He's funny. Talk about insensitive jokes. Probably top of the line has to be.
When you're ready, the entrance lies beneath the observatory. I will do what I
Anthony
can for your friend.
Jeselnik. Yeah, I would probably have to say Anthony Jeselnik's like we're talking dark humor, like up here. Like his humor is dark. His humor is so dark that you need a nightlight on just to watch it. Oh, we're getting ready to go. Oh, Flooded Archives. I was already there. Oh no! I forgot I missed stuff here. Crap. Do I gotta go back to the research base? Repel the Trinity attackers. What? What? I won't have an opportunity to leave. Like, what am I doing? I say we just get to where the next place is before we start backtracking. Personal opinion. You can hate me if you want. That's just what I'm gonna say. Because the map's all weird. I don't like what the map's doing. But oh well. Oh, my brother just got back to me after watching Kenobi. Yeah, he said it was a dope episode. I'm just saying, Kenobi episode 5 is golden. Such a good episode. Like, 10 out of 10 episode. I'm excited for Ahsoka to come out. If you've ever watched the Clone Wars animated and the Rebel animated series, because I know she's in The Mandalorian, but we know her as a character through the animated shows really well. So I'm actually really excited that they brought her into the live screen. But that's like what I'm talking about, like Cal Kestis. Like, if you can bring Ahsoka out of 2 animated shows and bring her into the live screen TV, we need Cal Kestis. Like, come on. I just don't. I don't understand what the problem is. Maybe I need more arrows here. But with Ahsoka, you know, she's the. I was confused, honestly, when they first introduced her, because it's like, why are we giving Anakin Skywalker a pupil? Like, why are we giving Anakin a Padawan? If all throughout episode, you know, throughout the Clone Wars, he is still a Padawan to Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're gonna put another one, like, right there. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. You know, all throughout, you know, the second episode, he's still a Padawan to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, why are we giving him from the Clone Wars on? I guess he becomes a Jedi Knight in full maybe after that movie. But even as a Jedi Knight, he is, you know, he's training Ahsoka, and his training rubs off on her. But, because of the reasons why Ahsoka ends up leaving the Jedi Order, and as a byproduct of that is the reason why she is able to survive Order 66, even though with the way that they ended up taking, they threw her right back into kind of like the mix of the Clone Wars at the end of the Clone Wars animated series, because they did release a final season like years after like it stopped airing. That was going on during the events of the third movie, and I think they did that so that they could start bringing in some of these characters and also close out that show.
Amazing.
Oh, this is beautiful. In a dark and depressing kind of way, you know?
I'm heading in. What will I find down here?
Like death everywhere.
My people haven't been down there since we sealed it off centuries ago.
But yeah, like her master, like she probably feels the same element of like failure that Obi-Wan Kenobi feels, because with Ahsoka, like she, because she left the Jedi Order, you know, that was also another visible frustration of the Jedi that Anakin has. Like, you start to see Anakin get dark at the end of that Clone Wars show. before he's off screen, you know, maybe at the tail end of the season, or at the the beginning of the final season, he's kind of off screen. I can't remember if he's in it, but yeah, he's out like pretty quick. But in the tail end of the previous seasons, like, he starts getting pretty angry. He starts getting pretty dark, and you can start to see that the anger that he's holding on to is starting to get the better of him. I'm gonna lurk Paladin. Want some TV? Yeah. Hey, I hope you enjoy it, man. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. But when Ahsoka leaves and, you know, Anakin. Ooh.
This is extraordinary. Let's see how this thing works.
Puzzles. So first week. Well, you know, probably shooting things with a gun's probably not the best idea here, but yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your night, Jesse. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. But, you know, Ahsoka never had the opportunity to be there for Anakin, you know, when he was struggling. And because she isn't a Jedi anymore, like, I just try to think of things, like, realistically, she might have been able to provide him with... Oh, can I not? Yeah, I guess I can't. He might have been able to provide him with... How do I want to... I guess this will work. Try to be able to provide him with advice that might have helped, because a lot of him turning to Darth Vader, which he becomes Darth Vader. At the end of the day, it was going to happen, but that's probably what she is stressed about when she remembers, like, that used to be my master, and, you know, maybe I failed him, because then they fight in the Rebels animated show, and there's one line in that fight after she nearly destroys him, and man, I gotta do the other one too. She cuts off a huge chunk of his mask, and he says her name. He calls out to her, and they use the actor from the Clone Wars animated, you know, show that played Anakin to say the name, and it paralyzes her. And so I think, you know, I want to see that. I want to see what happened to Ahsoka after Order 66. Like, that's really all I care about. But I don't think that's where the show is going to go. I wonder if the show is going to be like what Ahsoka is doing currently in the greater context of the world, because she's searching for Ezra Bridger, which is why she was hunting the Magistrate in The Mandalorian. So I know she's got her own things that, you know, we all want to see, but that's what I want to see. Like, that, one of my favorite scenes in Jedi The Fallen Order, like, the entire game, was when Order 66 happened. And they play the same music that gets played during Order 66. Like, all of that happens. Okay. So that makes this movable. Okay.
There's another lock on the other side.
Oh, well, we gotta release the locks. That's... Oh, so then it's gonna start spinning, huh? Yeah, it's gonna start spinning, and then the real games begin. Yeah, when Order 66 happens in Jedi The Fallen Order, and, like, Cal Kestis, his master, I think it's Jaro Tapal was his name, which, by the way, the voice actor for them, Travis Willingham, golden, crack.
Beneath the ice.
Fun actor. But it's a really touching scene, obviously, because it brings back so much memories of, you know, like, for me at least, like, one of the best emotional rides that Star Wars puts you through when you watch the Jedi Purge happen.
Jacob's people were ahead of their time.
What are we gonna do here?
Watch your step, Lara.
I think we gotta get up. Yeet! Oh, I see. Okay, what's the... Yeah, we gotta just watch this one. This is it. So I wonder if, because she's kind of a neutral Jedi. Okay, that's the next. Yeah, she's kind of a neutral Jedi right now. I wonder if she'll bring back the concept of, like, the gray Jedis. Because there's, obviously, there's the, you know, the Sith. And then there's the Jedi, but...
Patience, Lara.
I can't remember if they... Do I want to drop here?
Now!
She didn't give me that choice. She yelled at me. How? Oh! You heard it. You heard it right at the Ugh. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but the Grey Jedis, and if I'm mispronouncing the name of their order, which I could be, but they're like, they'll kill anyone, because they're all about leaving the Force balanced. So, you know, they'll kill anyone. But I don't think I think she's good. I don't think she'll... I don't know.
Patience, Lara.
And then she's gonna go, now!
Now!
Yeah, that's what I thought, Lara. Don't do this to me again. Alright, what's happening here? Am I able to jump on that now? Like, I should be. No. No, 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 no. Yeet! Haha! Now I can. Now I can jump on this. Yeet! Nice. Come on. Oh, talk about a jump. Talk about upper body strength, dude. Holds her whole body weight with some armor on. Oh.
Just got to make it to the top now. Got to time it just right.
No, you don't. Yeah. Oh, I was a little late, but I still made it. Get out of here. Is this like an optional tune? I don't know if I was paying attention.
The Codex. This
it has to be because there's a Codex.
Archery skills developed in Byzantium.
I would love a movie or game centered around Darth Bane. Dude, I was talking about Darth Bane earlier. I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. There needs to be... We need more on Darth Bane. One of the books that I'm getting ready to read, I've been really slow to reading, like spending a lot of my personal time just reading lately, because I've just been so busy doing a bunch of stuff, that, let's actually do it like this. Let's go here, and then here. Yeah, that'll work. But one of the books that I have is the story of Darth Plagueis, so it's called The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis. I'm actually really excited to read that, but I wish I had books about Darth Bane. Oh man, I have to get that. No, drop. Dude, she like fell and like swan dived. That was funny. But yeah, I have Darth, and I have some Old Republic novels. I have Revan, because Revan and Malgus are, you know, huge characters in the Old Republic. I have one that's called The Red Harvest, which I don't know if if anyone's ever, if you guys are readers, then you know maybe you've read the book or maybe you know of the book. But there's a book out there that
Can you see Trinity?
Was called Star Wars Death Troopers, and I currently have it.
I'm entering the old city now.
Let me go. I think there were 3 books in the Bane series. Probably, yeah. Let me go ahead and get these books out real quick, because these books are nutty. Dude, it's right there. Can I? Yeah. Okay, hold on.
I thought I had died. The cold gnawed at me.
These ones. So, this is Star Wars Death Troopers by Joe Schreiber.
Strange green valley.
And it's about zombie stormtroopers.
Sword in hand, I trudged on.
And then there's Star Wars Red Harvest, which is about another kind of, it's like another zombie Star Wars event, but I can't remember the name of the.
They know who I am. They have been.
This takes place during the Old Republic.
Do not have much.
This book actually, because it has a list, it has the whole timeline of like all the movies and stuff like that, and this takes place before the Darth Bane books, and you're right, Atro. There's 3. There's Darth Bane, Path of Destruction, Rule of Two, and then Dynasty of Evil. So you're 100% right there. But yeah, this is before Darth Bane. And I'm trying to see if... I think there was a list of the characters in the book here.
Failed myself.
I think there was. Yeah. It is Darth Scabrous. That's the Sith Lord that introduces that particular plague. The Red Harvest. That was a good book. But yeah, other than that, I have Knights of the Old Republic Revan, and then Knights of the Old Republic Deceived. Those are my Star Wars novel collection. I read all 3. They're really good. Yeah, I wish I'll eventually get them, but I haven't been doing... I have a whole bunch of books right now that are on shelf that I need to read. Right now I'm currently reading The Lord of the Rings. And I just haven't read it in a while. So at the current point that I'm at, I'm still in the Fellowship of the Ring. They just got to Bree. So they're about to meet Aragorn for the first time. So I'm really excited that the story is going to start picking up really quickly from here. But it's been like 10 chapters. It has a really slow introduction, so it kind of prevented me from reading in through a bit of it. I have Darth Plagueis. I have 2 books. One from the Warhammer series. It's an omnibus about Chaos Followers, so it's like another of my nerd fandom things. And then I have a D&D book that I have to read about one of the like hardcore assassins. So I don't really have too much room to be reading like... I can't add more books to my books that I, like my to-read list. But eventually I also need to finish The Witcher. Because I have the 2 prequel novels, because I'm looking at them right now, and then books 1 through 3. Whoa. Yeah, so I have the 2 prequels, and then books 1 through 3. And The Witcher is based off of those books. It's not like a unique story. It's based off the books. The TV show with Henry Cavill. And they stick to it really well, by the way. Yo! Forgot about these guys. Dude, this gave me such a nostalgic, like, Uncharted vibe, because in Uncharted 2 you deal with the tribes people that are trying to protect the Tree of Life. I tend to read a lot of sci-fi short stories on Kindle when I'm slow at work. That's fair. Sci-fi is really cool. I'm a huge sci-fi fan, to be completely honest. I read a lot of Warhammer 40k, so not really short stories because I have a lot of books, but the biggest book series that I've divested a lot of my time... Laura, you had one job. Is the Horus Heresy, which was set during, I guess because it's like, 10,000 years before like the whole scape of Warhammer 40k. But they're currently in the Siege of Terra, so we're almost done with the series. It's been getting written for years. I mean, years. Like, I was in high school reading some of these books as they were getting released, and the Siege of Terra is still currently getting released. There's 2 more books that we have yet to print, and they've been writing short stories throughout this series as well. So there's 54 books in the Horus Heresy series, and the Siege of Terra has 6 right now with 2 short stories. So I have 8 in the Siege of Terra and 54 in the Horus Heresy. So I love me some sci-fi. And then I have a few Star Wars books. I ended up giving one of the books that I had, I can't remember the name of it, like, for the longest time, but it was a Luke Skywalker novel that was set, obviously, after the events of the movie. But I gave it to a buddy of mine, because he's a bigger fan of Star Wars than me, to be completely fair. He read the Darth Bane novels, and he named his dog off of Darth Bane. So I ended up giving him that book because he really wanted it, and I think he had a copy that his dog chewed up when his dog was a puppy. I was like, hey man, like, I got it, like, I'll just give it to you. So I ended up passing it over. There was a fantasy series I wrote a while ago, and I checked recently, and the author wrote like 3 more books from where I stopped, so I gotta pick those up. Dude, I hate when that happens. That's so, like, 100% that's fair. I hate when that happens, because it's just like you just drop the series after a while, and it just happens. Like, it's just a thing. You don't mean to. Like, it's not like you're reading through like 3 or 4 books and you're like, nah, this series sucks. Like, I'm just gonna drop it. Like, you're reading it, you're divesting your time to it, and then you just stop reading it. Like, there's not it's never by intentional design. You just stop reading it, and then you go, hey, I remember this book. You know, these books that I used to read. Let me look them up. You're like, huh? Like, for example, you may have seen these books. I don't know. They were sold heavily in like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. But they were called the Warriors. They were called Warriors, and it was not about warriors. It was about feral cats, and the feral cats in the first book or the first series were set in a neighborhood. And they were tribal, and so they fought, they made allies, they had peace, they had structure, and it was about a domestic cat joining them, and then eventually becoming one of the tribe's leaders. They had 3 additional series past that, or 3 additional seasons, quote unquote, like seasons, right? Past that kept passing down the line, and like I'd read the first 2 seasons, I just stopped. Like I thought they were done. And then I found out not only did the author keep writing, and she had 2 additional seasons that I did go back and read because they were great. I loved them. She wrote another set of books that wasn't about cats, it was about bears.
The prophet's deathless ones are unstoppable.
And it was about a polar bear, a black bear, and a grizzly bear that all came from different areas. I don't know what they did.
No longer human, and they will
I have no clue. I didn't read it.
With every death,
that would have been that I should have. I think it was called Seekers. I think the Bears series was called Seekers. But that's like, guys. I think tomorrow we're gonna beat this game because this is the last area. Yeah, because once we cross those walls, like that's it. That's the final area right back there. So I think we're probably going to end up beating this tomorrow, like no cap. Which is kind of cool. Because I'm not, by the way, I'm not trying to 100% this game. I'm just like, I've been biding my time to like, you know, just make sure I can really play and enjoy and get as much content in. Yeah, no, it was a super cool concept. So like a lot of what they did, so there was the Thunder Tribe, which was like the primary tribe, so the main character, and they had really interesting names. Like, for example, the main character of the first series, which, you know, again, they were in a neighborhood. He was a domestic cat, and he was called Rusty. But when he joins, they make him think of it from like a Star Wars perspective, they make him like a Padawan. So he's in the clan, so like he joins the Thunder Clan, but he's not like a knight, like a Jedi Knight. But think of him as like a Padawan, and he's growing up with another cat. They become best friends, and they eventually run the clan together. So he gets his name changed from Rusty to Firepaw. And then from Firepaw, he goes to Fireclaw, and then eventually he goes to Firestar when he becomes the tribe leader. So it's really cool how they do like the names. Melee, hit him! Katie, hey! Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. It has been a while. I do tend to miss you from time to time, but I know, you know, life can be busy, and I know you got whatever stuff you are doing. So I always love when you stop by. So thanks so much for being here. What the heck is happening? They explode? I hope you've been well. Oh! Go away! Coolest setup, hands down. I appreciate it. It's not done. This is setup 2.0, but this is not setup done. Oh! Oh my god! Go away! I want to pick up your stuff. Tomb Raider. Yeah, Tomb Raider is... This is the second... Sorry. Taquito just went into my throat. I'm eating taquitos. This is the second game of the Square Enix Tomb Raider series. This is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Come on. Bruh, shield to a gunfight? Really? That guy died. I shot a bullet into your knee. Second game in the series. We are going to be playing the third once we're done with this. The first one didn't work out for technical reasons, and it is what it is. So after this, we have the Shadow of the Tomb Raider up next. And then tomorrow, I'll be putting my PlayStation plan on from the new tier, because they just introduced a tier system. So I have the PlayStation Plus Essential, and I'm going to be moving over to the PlayStation Plus Elite, so that I have access to the PlayStation Plus catalog. It's going to be a better financial decision for me, so that I get a boatload of games for free, so I'm not buying games all the time if I'm bored. So that is going to be a better financial decision for my wife and I, so that I still have games to play. Because I've always had PlayStation Plus, but since introducing the tier system, they've made some changes. So with that, one of the games on the catalog is the Square Enix developed, which is why I'm playing it after Tomb Raider, the Square Enix developed Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, buying individual games can be so costly. It's crazy. So it's a subscription service to have access to over 400 games. And there is a service that's after that. So I still have, I've had PlayStation Plus. I've always had my yearly subscription. I've had it, ever since I've had PlayStation. I would admit that maybe over the past few years, knowing that what it's about to be, that maybe, I haven't been getting, maybe it just wasn't. I think what they're switching to is a good move on Sony's part. But, I'm not getting the PlayStation Plus Premium, which is the third tier and the final tier. While I genuinely believe that the PlayStation Plus Premium is adequately priced, and that's not the problem, it's not a price issue. It's more of just like what content that you get out of it. So you do get access to a boatload of playable PlayStation 1 games. And a lot of like classic. Oh, these guys can get headshot. Well, that guy didn't. So it's a lot of like PlayStation 1 games that you can play, which are available on that free thing, which is really cool. So there's even more games that you can play for free, and you will start to get access to games that are like early releases and other benefits and stuff like that. It's not that much more than the Elite. I just don't think, at the start of it, that I'm going to need it. I'd rather allow the money that I'm going to save from having the Elite on, like games that I would play, like randomly from incurring. Because, like, if I get the Elite, the only games that I'm, like, genuinely going to buy when they release are Final Fantasy 16. Quick pause. Final Fantasy 16, because that's coming out eventually. Final Fantasy is also working on a boatload of games, by the way, because they have Final Fantasy 16 coming out. We have a remastered Final Fantasy Crisis Core, which is coming out. So that's a prequel to Final Fantasy 7. Obviously, with the Final Fantasy 7 remake, they just announced Part 2, called Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So Part 2 is eventually coming out next winter, so we got to wait like a whole year and a half. Bruh. Not excited, but low-key, it's going to be dope. So those games are coming out. I think it's called Forspoken. I could be wrong. I think that's a Square Enix game. I could be completely wrong. But that game looks pretty cool. What else? What else? And Kingdom Hearts 4. What's this? Oh. Hey, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Ah! I can't believe I dodged that. Die! I can't have you exist right now. There's a guy chasing me with an axe. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot you. Or, miss. In the knee. He's learning! But not fast enough. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna be goated. I think they put The World Ends With You on the PlayStation catalog. I can't remember. That's another Square Enix game that'd be really cool to play. So I have a lot of capacity to still be playing a lot of Square Enix games. And I'm saving up to buy a pre-built PC with money that I'm making from contracting, because I'm a contract musician. And once I get that pre-built PC, the stream setup is going to be magnified. It's going to be like 12 times better. I'm going to have scenes, I'm going to have transitions, like all this cool stuff. It's going to be great. It's just because my laptop can't run it. So I have to go that route, so I'm saving up for it. I'm about halfway there. I expect it to take maybe another month or so. I don't know. We'll see. But once that's done, stream setup's going to be blown up even more. And I will, from there, start moving into variety streaming. So, yeah, I have all the overlays. I have access. So, a really good buddy of mine, who is, in October, going to be my brother-in-law. Really, really close friend. He is a music creator
Trinity
of like
has
electronic
twice before sent great
dance
men
music.
seeking the Prophet's path, and twice before
Always
they
sounds
have
like a
vanished.
helicopter is taking off.
He
What
carried
always?
the
What
divine
sounds like a
source out
helicopter's
of the
taking off?
Empire, but it was not his.
Oh,
to take.
your MacBook won't run the transitions. Oh,
That
I got it.
blasphemy
I missed that. I missed that
takes
message. Yeah,
everything,
I was like,
while
wait,
his
what sounds like that?
descendants still live.
And he makes his own
So
music,
Trinity must try
and he's on
again.
Spotify, and he is allowing
done
me to
ungodly things.
use his songs.
Committed terrible
So
sins
I'm
against the
super
innocent,
stoked about that
just to reach
because
this place.
I'm not really into
To retrieve
EDM
the
really
divine
that much,
source.
but I support him 100%.
I know God.
And he's been making music for forever, and I've always supported him in his making music. So link is Spotify.
This
Ooh,
is particularly odd.
Hold on.
Has elements of Scythian design, but
Hold on.
it looks like a... No, not possible.
I don't think he has too much music on Spotify right now. A lot of his songs he doesn't really post to Spotify anymore, which is stupid, but I think it's got to be this. Nope, that's a two-piece rock band from Albany, New York. That's not it. I clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. I'm getting it. But a lot of his music he apparently just holds on to, which I told him was stupid, but at the end of the day, it's his decision because it's his music. Like, if he wants to release it or not, like, on Spotify, like, that's just up to him. So I reached out to him. I was like, hey, like, I'd love to use your songs. And I've already listened to his music for a while, so I knew which ones I'd want to be using on stream. So it was just a matter of reaching out to him and be like, hey, like, I'd really love to have, like, however we have to work it out or talk it out or whatever we got to do. Like, I would love to be able to use your music on, on stream. What are your thoughts? And he was 100% supportive. He's like, dude, I got a bunch of stuff that's in the works. I have a bunch of stuff that I've already made. So, like, you, here it is. Verified. Yeah, he's a verified artist right now. Let's see how many songs he has. It looks like he has 5 songs on Spotify currently, but he has a bunch just ready. So I'm going to drop the link here. Well, I wouldn't say it's a lot of, like, fair calculation. I think once the pandemic hit, he just stopped making music for a bit, but that's also because we both worked together during that time. And we were working in the restaurant industry. He literally was my boss, but I was like his right-hand man. So I was his assistant in his job title. And so we were running, the store together underneath his direction, and we were very busy. And he never got the time to make a lot of music, and so I'm imagining that a lot of the music that he was making, if he was, he probably just didn't feel like posting to Spotify, because there was a point where he was like, and I guess he's got a lot. Like, he's awesome. He's like, I love him to death. He's a great guy. So I was really excited when he just responded back and was like, yeah, like, absolutely. Oh. I've been missing those. Yeah, we're probably not going to complete that challenge. I don't know. We'll see. Find a way into the lost city of Katesh. yeah, I'll be able to move into variety streaming and start, you know, doing a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of different options. Games that I have, games that I love, games that, you know, that are different, and it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. And it's going to give me a huge opportunity to start growing a lot more, especially because I've noticed my growth has kind of stagnated just a little bit after hitting affiliate. Like, I'm still growing, which is great. And I don't care about the speed of it, but I know with having more tools at my hand,
Do you think you can stop them?
and then bumping my
I'll see you on the other side.
horizons, broadening my horizons of like what content I'm releasing, is going to bring in a lot of unique viewers over my way. And so that's going to help bring in more and more people. I am more than likely going to be doing a lot more networking. I have been doing a lot of networking to try to meet other communities and just enjoy being with them.
Has to be there.
That's it. That's the final place.
Looks like the way into the city center.
Yeah, this is the last big area. And it's not that big. Last big area, not that big. But this is it. So yeah, I want to try to bring in more unique viewers. I want to be able to continue networking. And so I think having better equipment would be good. Like, for example, like the camera right now, I 100% know that the camera looks a little fuzzy. But if I go, Alexa, turn the lights to 80%, you're going to notice a huge difference in the camera quality. And it's nice, it's crisp, it's clear. You can see my dog toy right there and right there, and a little bit of fluff right there. You can see it right above my finger. See the doorstop right there, and a little bit more fluff right there, right? Crisp. But if I go, hey Alexa, turn the lights to 5%,
it's too important to allow Trinity to control.
then, you know, when it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit fuzzy. It is what it is. I just like the room dark. And I got my Blue Yeti mic, so I'm not going to be using this little guy. I'm not saying this is a bad mic. It helps me in Warzone. I get dubs with this mic. But, you know. You know what I mean? So it's going to be fun. What can I make? We got the shotgun bandolier! Woo! Woo! We got the shotgun bandolier! Alexa seems so cool. Yeah. It's pretty cracked. I got a lot of Alexa devices, to be completely honest. To be completely honest. I have like 3 Echoes. Ooh, fully upgraded pistol. And cannon's completely done. Now we gotta work on all the other... I mean, at this point now we just gotta save and try to work on like Golden Fang and the Harbinger, which means we need pelts. Meh. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't want to keep going into the Lost City. I want to keep playing. I just don't want to keep moving forward because this is it. Like, this is the last area. And I'm not... We're going to beat the game tomorrow. It's going to happen. So what we're going to do is just fill up the rest of my stuff with hunting down other things. And that's what we're going to do. And we'll start here. Because I know we have documents and stuff in there that we gotta find. And we're just gonna hunt stuff down and talk. And I think that that's perfectly acceptable. I think that's gonna be a great spendage of my time. Alright, let's get in here. One document. Oh yeah, I remember when I was staying. I love the way that they depicted this room. Greek fire exploded. Everyone's a burning husk. I like how this place is still on fire. Like, We've been away from here for quite a bit.
So far, I've been lucky.
Aw, there's people here?
Anywhere inside the old mine.
Bruh. Yo, what happened?
Russian, but I do
What happened to your buddy?
danger in uranium.
Yo, what happened?
Search the area.
Yeah, you might want to stop, dude. Oh, no, what happened? Where'd you go? Oh, no. Is there any other dudes? Oh, I see what I gotta do. Oh, yep, there's another dude. This guy's got a flamethrower. We're gonna shoot that flamethrower tank. Right. Oh no, what happened? I hope you don't move towards this exploding barrel. Oh no. Please die, please die, please die, please die. No, no, no. Hello? He's dead. We got him. He's good. Oh! Are you serious right now, Lara? Are you being for real? Not cool. I probably should have landed that jump a little bit better, but you know what I mean? Oh well. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna wrap up Tomb Raider tomorrow, or at least this game of Tomb Raider tomorrow. So that's gonna be really cool. And tomorrow's Friday. Ooh.
When the Knights of the Order of Trinity
it's gonna be a lot of
learned the Prophet's
fun.
rebirth, they attacked again. But we were armed with
We might
true
wrap
faith.
it up pretty quickly.
Where they expected a slaughter
Don't worry
of
about that
helpless
part.
refugees.
Rambo Lara is Solid
found an army
Snake.
of
Is
men
greater
and
than
women
Solid Snake Lara. That's 100% fair. And what I got right now, dude, I'm telling you, man, that shotgun bandolier with this armor, I'm like a rootin' tootin' knight. I'm a paladin sent from the gun. Here to bring my metallurgy justice. I got a lot of walking to get these next 3 items. Can I? How do I? Hello? Ayo? How do I? Maybe it's this way? Oh, maybe it's that way. I see a light! Okay, you know, I clicked X and it didn't, there wasn't a jump. Maybe it's not that way. There wasn't a jump. There was no listening to the command that I had input to perform the function that I had commanded her to do. Am I able to get past that? No. That is baloney. That is a load of baloney. That's a ton of bologna. Gotta run all the way back. Bruh. So great. Yeet. Yeet. Yep, here we go. Now we can teleport to this one. So we can 100... Oh, there's coin caches we haven't found? Why? Oh, maybe that's what the mural teaches us. I think that's what the mural does. Is the mural tells us where the coin caches are. I think. I could be wrong. You don't have to listen to me. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna say real quick, this dog we adopted on Monday was the best. That's awesome. I'm so glad you went and adopted a dog. What kind of dog did you adopt? I'm so happy for you. Like, because the dog that I adopted is a loose cannon nutcase. I love him to death. Best choice I ever made. But holy hell. Labrador, that's a good dog. That's a good breed of dogs right there. Because that's the kind of breed that has flexibility. in their physique. And what I mean by that is I had people that were at one point in-laws, so I'm not going to get too much into that, but marriage no longer stayed, so then, you know, technically no longer family. Retriever lab mix, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen Labradors be chunk stocky, like
Soldier's
huge
flag.
titans. This family I was talking about specifically had a male black lab named Max, and he was just a thick boy, like a unit, like a tank, walking tank with 4 legs. And then I've seen labs that are like the size of, like, you know, kind of normal sized golden retrievers. They're, you know, they're not big. Like, they're not massive dogs. They're not always going to be massive dogs, but that's what I mean. Like, they have a lot of flexibility in the breed for physical appearance. So, with a retriever lab mix, how big? Monolith.
Let me see.
I missed a monolith?
This mark
English labs tend to be thicker.
Star.
Thick boys.
That mark to the peak.
Oh, now we found the coin caches, and almost all of them are, gosh dang it, so we're gonna have to go back. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. That's a rip. That's a ripperoonie. But hey, that's what we're here for. We need to get content in. Yeah, if it helps, you've already had a way better experience with receiving your veterinarian paperwork. Because I adopted a 6-week-old puppy that was told to me to be a Rottweiler, and his paperwork said Chihuahua. So I envy you in your paperwork faithfulness, because I did not receive that same pleasure. I don't understand why I can't. Do I gotta go back from here? Dude, I'm so lost. Super wide head. That is so wild. How do I get back there? Because it won't be from up there. I wonder if it's from over here. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. I am a god amongst men. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Is it through? No. How? Oh. Oh? Oh, maybe it's through here.
Must have been delicate work. Mixing so many
Initially thought he was
volatile
part rot because his head was so thick. That's fair. Yeah, that's the big boy Max that I was talking about. I think is probably part rot because his one thick boy. Okay, I don't know how to get to that mural. We might genuinely skip that mural because that might require a load of backtracking. So let's, well, no, because it also needs the survival cat. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get these coin caches first, is what we'll start out with. And just kind of, you know, get through it. And then, so just a second, I actually got to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to take, Shelter had him listed as lab mix. He's lab and something, though. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because we found out that Fenrir is a miniature pinscher, and he's still a mix because he's bigger than most miniature pinschers. I don't know what this guy is, but... yeah, he's a little bit bigger than most small dogs, so he's kind of like a nice medium, leaning more small. But yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back, and then we'll kind of wrap out the remainder of the night, just kind of hunting down these items. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let's, back, and let's... Fenrir? Let's stay away from the goods. Those aren't snacks. I wonder if I can... I can. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Found it. Oh, Bobby, I missed you popping by. Hey, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. I know you're gonna BRB, but I hope you heard. If you didn't hear, I'll say it when you're back. So, hurry up. Exactly. Even Fenrir's excited to have you. I know. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now you're just. I'm seeing a trend with a few pet names of people I interact with. What is that trend, if I might ask? Because you're gonna learn that my pet names from this point moving forward will always be mythological names. No, we don't. You got incoming. If I shoot that. No. That worked. Hey, whatever does it, man. Yeet. That's my slipper. Stop chewing on my slippers. Silly dog. I know 2 cats named Kratos and Hades. Okay, low-key. I wanted to name him Kratos. My wife said no. My wife said we cannot name him Kratos. And I said, someone doesn't know what Kratos is. But granted, we also thought he was a Rottweiler. So I was like, I gotta name this guy Kratos. And my wife was like, no. You now have a Hercules. See? Exactly. Mythological names are amazing pet names. Because you're not calling your dog Mr. Sparky or Butter Fluffer Scratch or something stupid. You're giving him a name with some meaning. A name with some power. Hercules? Son of Zeus? Demigod of Olympia? Defender of Megara? Wonder Boy? Destroyer of the Kevin Spacey Hercules or Hades? Let's go. No, you gotta stay away from my taquitos, buddy. Those are my taquitos. Mine. I think it's this. No, it's not this one. Infirmary? It's not that one either. Where? Oh, it's gotta be. Yeah, we gotta go to the original. Hey! My taquitos. You're done. Stop trying to eat my taquitos. No, you don't get to be up here. He put the glad in... I don't think I've ever heard anything more well said. No, you don't get to be up here. You tried eating my taquitos. No, you tried eating my taquitos. We're not bouncing around that. No, you tried eating my taquitos. Oh, he's trying to act cute and innocent, so now he got back up. But now I have to put a puppy lock on him, because, see, he wants those taquitos. And he's trying to be, like, nice and stinky about it. So what he's doing right now is he sees the taquitos. Now he's playing Q. And now he's playing... Oh, it didn't work. He wants me to let go. So that he can no longer, you know, be restrained to try to swoop in on those taquitos. It's not going to happen. Because if I let go, I know, so I can be more aware. Right? So now I let go. Right? And now what he's going to do is he's trying to be cute. He wants me to drop my attention. He's smart when it comes to food. He's playing stupid. He's acting like I don't know. And then he goes right to the taquitos. Right to the taquitos. And now he's laying down on my lap trying to be cute. So I'm positioning myself. His head's over here. My taquitos are over here. Dude, have you seen the Sasquatch Gang? No. What's the Sasquatch Gang? If you don't mind me asking. Because that sounds kind of cool. Alright, get down. I think this was the way to go when we got back from the archives. Oh, OMG. Oh, I'm gonna be learned. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be learned today. Yeah, I don't know what the Sasquatch gang is. I'm about to be learned. Whew, that was a yawn. And that was a good one, too. Where are you? Good guy. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, I think the Coin Cache is right after this. For breather time. A little bit of a shimmy, you know what I mean? Like right around. Yeah, just like a little bit of... No, there's no way you walked into that just straight. She was stiff as a board. Bro. Okay, low key, and you can watch my recent videos on Tomb Raider. When I was in this area for the first time, I jumped on this platform and thought there was something here. I don't think you're able to get coin caches until you read them off of monoliths. I think you are required to do the monoliths. Kind of hard to explain here, but it would probably be right up your alley. Pretty obscure movie. It's a movie? Okay, bet. I'll look into it. I'll look into it tonight for sure. I won't have the room to watch it tonight, but I'll definitely look it up. Who are some of the actors that are in it, if you know? Another big yawn. Also, how old is the movie? Like, is it like an older movie or like relatively not old? What are we looking at? Right there. Oh wow. 3. Jason Long is the big. Okay. Really? Jason Long. Wow. Okay. Alright. Trying to guess where that would be time-wise, because he's not like a current actor, but he's not old. Yeah, Justin Long. Yeah, the guy from Dodgeball. Yeah. Yeah, he was in Dodgeball, the movie Tusks. I knew who you were saying. I also fell into the Jason thing, but yeah, Justin Long. What are you chewing? Oh, he's chewing on his Benny bone. What the heck? 2006. Okay. So I was. Okay. Okay. It's kind of around like the Adam Sandler era. Bruh. Where's that mural? Where's that mural? I need it. And the guys that brought Napoleon Dynamite? Oh. Needs to like. Needs to like Napoleon Dynamite. Some good stuff. I guess we had to go in here. Get in there.
At its height, the city was a marvel. These buildings would rival anything in the Empire.
Would they? Why are we missing survival caches? Hello? Hello? Oh, is that how I don't have that problem anymore. Excuse me? I want to get up here. How do I... Hello? Bruh. Oh, what's this? Is that a survival cache? Or is that a survival cache? Neither one of them were survival caches. That's good. It's good to know. What is this? Because I think survival caches are in the ground. Like if I'm correct, but hey, we found a shortcut. But woo! That was a sneeze. Talk about a sneeze. Oh! Oh my goodness! What do we got here? What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Hello, Ed. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh, we have Bobby in on the raid. We have Ryan in on the raid. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. We have Ed on the raid. Ed, thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing great. I was everywhere. Hey, I was also a little bit everywhere, so that's totally cool. I love... thank you so much, Bobby. All the love as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you've been doing good. I saw you and Sam were playing Apex earlier today. I never got an invite, but I was like, you know what? It's probably because they're just too good, and they don't want me bringing them down. So it is what it is. You the best. Ed, how was your stream? How did your stream go? Saw you're playing some Until Dawn. Where are you at? Like, how is that game going for you? We played. Oh, you played ranked. Hey, I started getting into ranked this season too. Let me tell you, I was playing ranked battle royale, and I was able to get out of rookie pretty quickly. And I'm stuck in bronze currently. I just haven't jumped back in because I was doing my challenges like all day today. Went up 1 AP. How far into Tomb Raider are you? Ed, we are as far into Tomb Raider for me to reasonably believe that we are beating it tomorrow. Because this is the final area. And I don't want to start it until tomorrow. So that's what I have reason to believe. I'm close to the end. Second chapter left. Or 2 chapters left. I thought I was going to finish it tonight, but there were more chapters than I expected. I 100% understand that. How are you enjoying the game so far? Is it kind of meeting your expectations? Died on you yet? Over here. I'm going to try to stream again this weekend so I can start a new game next week for stream. Hey, that is totally fair. I was just telling people, so here's a fun kind of update for my stream, is that I know what is the next game that I'm going to be playing on stream, which is a bit of a lag. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna sit still for a second and see if there is one. Give it a second to kind of breathe. Yeah, running around in a circle is good. Probably not smart to run around near fire, but oh well. I hope it's not lagging anymore on you, Bobby. I really do.
Looks like they were always prepared for war.
Only for a quick second. Okay, cool. So, and I know Ryan had mentioned this. So, Cheese Lord, I know you're there. I know you exist on the raid. But with PlayStation Plus new subscription tiers and how it's very apparent that Sony is trying to compete with the Game Pass in context of like their subscriptions. Tomorrow I'm going to be setting myself up on the Elite tier, and I already looked at the catalog, so I already know that it gives me access to Square Enix developed Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. So Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be the next game that we stream once we're officially done with Tomb Raider, but we do have to beat the next Tomb Raider game, which is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So we're not out of the ballpark, but we are making our way. Switch to mobile so I can go lay down. Yeah, no problem. Go switch to mobile. You enjoy that mobile. But yeah, we're going to do Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy after Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We should be finishing up Tomb Raider, like I said. We should be finishing up tomorrow. Really should be no issue. So, kind of fun. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. 100% in this area. Cool. All done. All done. Game Pass had way stronger start than PS, but I also didn't realize there were modern PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 games available too. Yeah, so one of my biggest critiques, Ed, when it comes to the difference between PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox is, one, I love Nintendo, but I don't know why they're a part of the conversation, because Microsoft and Sony practically dominated the gaming experience. So I always view Nintendo at the bottom of the hierarchy of the console. And then is PlayStation exclusives, I believe to be vastly superior than Xbox exclusives. I believe PlayStation exclusives to be vastly superior than Xbox exclusives. Likewise, the Game Pass is superior to the current PlayStation Plus setup. With it now being changed, you Xbox nerds can suck it, because now we are par for par on the Game Pass setup, and PlayStation exclusives are better, in my opinion. So as far as I'm concerned, my PlayStation 5 was amazing. But I still have my Xbox 360, so like, you know, it is what it is. Preach it, brother Paladin. Yeah, like, it's just, that's my personal opinion. For all the games that are playable, that are, you know, cross-system playable, there's no difference. Like, Xbox is still an amazing console. Halo is by far, like, one of my favorite Xbox exclusives, like, by far. Like, I love my Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. Hey, nope, yeah, no problem. I like all the power to you, because the Xbox, you know, Game Pass was superior when it came out. Very bold statement, and I 100% agree with you. Yeah, like that's just how I view it. I've had that opinion for a long time. So Path of the Death, man, we missed a lot of stuff in here, dude. But actually we didn't, because most of it's a challenge. We missed one document in there. And then in the research base, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever do that, because really all we have is we have the DLC, which I won't be able to do now, because obviously I don't have the time. And then we go to Katesh. Try to figure out how I want to order that. I might do the DLC first. I wonder if the DLC is gonna add another day. Yeah, because this whole quest right here is the Baba Yaga DLC, I know, I'm confused too, buddy. I don't know if it's going to add a whole day. I might have lied when I said we were going to beat it. Well, technically, we can beat it tomorrow, dude. I know. So, how about you get up here? Yep. And if you try to steal my taquitos one more time, you and I are going to throw hands. No. What did I just say? You leave the taquitos alone. No. Little dude. It's my woofer. Hi, guy. Hi, little guy. Okay, yep, he tastes taquito on my hands. Mrs. Paladin made me taquitos. No spunky, this is my corn dog. Throw hands. Yeah, I'm about to, dude. He's trying to eat my taquitos. Under respect to all. But yeah, if you had to break it down like that, I completely agree. Like, I automatically think of the Metal Gear Solid series when it was exclusive to PlayStation. PlayStation library of exclusives, so good. Yeah, so, like, biggest PlayStation exclusives, are going to have to be, and a lot of them are even, like, older exclusives. Like, they weren't on Xbox or the Xbox 360. Like, they were PS2. Okay, buddy, you're done. You're done. Nope. You gotta go. Come on. You're trying to eat my taquitos. Goodbye. Like the Jak and Daxter trilogy, the Ratchet and Clank series, obviously Spyro, Sly Cooper, like those are classics. Love me some Atro. Everyone loves us some Atro. We all love us some Atro. Oh, yeah, it doesn't do the whole... I actually want to see how that link works. Because that's actually the first time someone's used that command, and I know it's a default command. So I'm going to click on that. We're going to test... You're helping me test something. We're going to see how this works. Okay, that's cap. Watch time, that's cap. Stream elements, do your job. Greg! Greg! Oh my goodness. See, but that has... Yeah, okay, I like how this works. Okay. Greg, hello! Stream elements super broke, because that's definitely a lie. We're gonna get a nice stretch in. We're gonna get a nice stretch in. We're going to get a nice stretch. 3, 2, I'm getting a little bit of a turn. Pre-stretch turn. Pre-stretch. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, the stretch. The stretch. A little bit of vibration. Oh, God. Oh, that was a whole body experience, and that felt good. Hey, thank you so much for the stretch, Redeem. Greg, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I was actually keeping an eye on your stream, Greg, because I didn't know how long you planned on streaming, but I had the potential eye to potentially raid you, and unfortunately now that won't happen. So, yeah, it looks like what we'll do. So tomorrow when we hit this back is we have the end and Baba Yaga. So do we do Baba Yaga first? Or do we do the end? Like, do we beat the game, or do we do Baba Yaga? Like, that's the real question. Do we do the DLC before we beat the primary story? I had a lot on my mind tonight, so short stream. Hey, no problem. That happens. It's all good. Yeah, I hope you and your family are good. So, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is you and your family. So, super respect taking that time for yourself. I don't know, Baba Yaga... Oh, and this is what we look like, by the way. We officially got the shotgun bandolier. It is my son's birthday on Saturday, so thinking of what needs to be done still. That's awesome. Well, happy early birthday. I know we're 2 days away. That's absolutely awesome. I know one of the things that I'm always going to remember is the wholesome moment that we shared on your stream, where I asked what was your favorite thing about being a father. And where you had mentioned that it's watching your son learn about the things around him. You said he's very inquisitive. That was your specific term, is he's very inquisitive.
I've got more calls for
and so all the highlight that you can take out of the week you're putting in to you know, celebrate another year of life for him is that he's going to have still many more years to learn stuff. So I hope you guys really celebrate that day and look forward to the more years of inquisitive thinking. So I'm very happy for you guys. I hope you all enjoy the day. I know kids and parties can be fun. Because I was a kid and I had parties and I wasn't fun. But they could also be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna grab this chicken. We're gonna chuck that chicken. So stressful, but always so worth it. 100%. Yeah, one of the things that I'm looking forward to, so this is going to share a little bit about me.
Hello.
I don't have any kids of my own. Not yet, anyways. My wife and I are, you know, we definitely plan on having children. One of the things that I'm really excited for, because my family only births boys, and my wife's family only births primarily girls. There's boys in there, but my family's all dudes. I'm really excited to start playing Dungeons & Dragons with my kids. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Like, when I have miniature me's running around, I'm going to say, hey, listen, pal. I'm going to listen here, pal-a-kid. Okay, buddy. I need you to get 3 or 4 of your dudes. Or dudettes. If you hang out with dudettes, it's cool. I need you to get your friends. I need you to get your pal of pals together. And we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons with you and your friends. Things to say, the way you interact, you're such a great streamer and a great friend. Bobby, I appreciate it. Thank you. You're a great support. That's really all that matters, is having supporting people. Because that's why I do it, is I do it for people that are awesome, like you. Pallet, yeah, right, Pallet Kid. Yeah, correct. I'm gonna chuck this chicken at a wall. Did that do anything to the chicken? This will. Yo, it squeaked. It squeaked. I can't pick it up anymore, but that chicken totally squeaked. All right, we're gonna terrorize one more chicken. This is a flame arrow. Oh, I got experience points because I killed like 5 chickens. Yo, we T-posing? Are we T-posing? Yo, we T-posing right now? Yo, low-key. She has no idea what's going on right now. Like, we're on Earth. This girl is soaring on another plane of existence. No idea what's going on right now.
I know what you did.
What? Hey, whoa! Hey!
Thank you.
Hey! Whoop! Hey! That's not okay. What just happened? That's a demon. There's something possessing that. Just, I'll tell you what. Something about that just ain't right. I'll say it. Alright, now's the moment of truth. He's cooked. He's supper. Haha, get your pal so I can whoop your ass. Well, I would be running the game for them, so technically, like, I mean, I think the one thing that I don't want to do is outright kill my kid's character and all of his friends' characters, because as much as I love the idea of playing D&D with my kids, I don't want to listen to a bunch of kids cry because I killed their dwarf because they were stupid and they threw their dwarf at a pallet, or, you know, at a dragon. Show no mercy. That's fair. But it depends on how old they are. Like, if they're in high school playing, oh yeah, like, oh, like let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Okay, let me put it this way. I play Dungeons and Dragons on a stream with a group of my buddies and I. We stream on Monday nights. We have a great time. This is the thing that they'll fight at the end of that game. They're nowhere close to fighting this yet. But if you're not paying attention, this is a 5-headed dragon. If I throw this against kids, it's killing them. But if you throw yourself at a 5-headed dragon, it's also your fault. So, am I going to be upset? No. But I also don't want someone being like, I didn't know he was going to kill me. Be like, well, you're done, son. You're pallid done. That's what you are. You are pallid done. Not only are you pallid done, I lit you on fire, so you're basically just fried Dunyan rings. That's what you are. You are fried Dunyan rings. Hook, line, and sinker. Dude, I missed. I missed. How do I miss? Oh my god. How do I miss this stupid deer? I need to kill this deer. I actually think we're gonna get ready to raid out here in just a second, because I've pretty much done everything for today that I want to do. Oh god, we found the deer. I gotta kill this deer first. This deer is straight up taunting me, dude. Yo, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Actual factual. Can you cut it out? Dude, like for real? Okay, 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 okay. Yo. Oh yeah? Dude, what is with these deers? That's the one. I can't see it. So we'll kill your girlfriend. Are you kidding me right now? I was thinking Lady Valiant, to be completely honest. Got him. Because I would have gone and I follow Riles No Rad, and I know she is really, really close to hitting affiliate, so like if she was still on, I would raid her to kind of help and spread the love, because I just got out of being, you know, I just got done with that grind, so I know what it's like. But I don't see her on, so it kind of sucks, because like I totally would have. But and then Greg popped over here, and then Ed raided me, so literally wiped out everyone that I was gonna raid. But Lady Valiant is amazing. She's absolutely fantastic, so I have no problems raiding her. In fact, I encourage everyone to watch. She's awesome. And she actually just subbed today. She handed over a tier 1 sub, so she's a great supporter of the channel. So she's not by as often as, you know, as other people are, but that's because she's in Australia. So that's why if anyone's here that doesn't know who Lady Valiant is, which I don't think is anyone, because for the most part we have like Greg's, Ed's, and my people here, so I don't think anyone doesn't know her. But if by chance there's someone lurking in the shadows and you don't know who I'm talking about, she was here earlier and she's not here now because she's streaming now, because it is not 9:08 p.m. where she is. She's pretty cool. She's super cool. Super cool. Okay, but yeah, this is I got hollow point rounds that I just shot that chicken with. Stupid chicken. Dude, look at my pistol. Look at that barrel, dude. Look at that barrel and that cylinder. 10 out of 10. You're still in the shadows. Hey, no problem, Jesse. I appreciate you always being in the shadows. Yeah, we'll spend our skill point for, you know, destroying. Oh, we locked shots for triple shot. Triple shot arrows, no cap. Kind of cracked. Yeah, so ooh, we got an upgrade. Where? Padded grip? Dude, quick release drum. Pretty close, yep. So, I think, so tomorrow we'll start with the DLC, is what we'll do. So, we're gonna start with the Baba Yaga journey. I can forewarn that it's gonna be pretty psychedelic. It is pretty nuts. I've already played it once before. I've already beaten this game. Once we do that, we'll head over Gatesh's way and just knock this game out. And I hope to have it all done by the end of tomorrow. So, if you're not around tomorrow, or if you're around and you're not doing anything, I highly recommend you stop by because we're going to have a lot of fun. Which means that if we do complete all of it tomorrow, like we done, then Saturday morning we're starting we are playing Rise of the Tomb Raiders. My mind. We're going to start Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is going to be cool because we're going to get out of the frozen snow. We're going to get into the jungle. I'm talking jaguars, I'm talking panthers, I'm talking snakes, I'm talking all the fun. Getting into the jungle. So you'll want to grab your Jungle Books. You'll want to go grab all your friends. You'll want to bring them here on Saturday, factual. But you also want to bring them tomorrow. Outside of that, let's go stop by Lady Valiant. So I always like to put this at the end. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. No bears. There's bears in this game. No bears in the next one. But there's also no lions. But there's tigers. I can factually say there's tigers. But no bears. We've killed bears. But I'm super excited that Ed thinks that I'm going to really enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy. 1 out of 3 isn't bad. Hey, not at all. Not at all. 1 out of 3 is not bad. I'm really excited that Ed thinks I'm going to enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Just saying, we'll play through it pretty quick. I think this is episode 6. If there took 6 streams to play through, I stream 4 days a week, so we'll probably get through it in about a week. You know what I mean? It's like end of the month, playing some Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. No big deal. Okay, let us go ahead and jump over Valiant's Way. So not only do I like to go ahead and drop, obviously, the raid message, I put the raid message, I went and copy and pasted it into the, oh man, I just dropped my controller, rip. I went and copy and pasted it, but I also want to go ahead and post my socials. You never have to feel, because trust me, I get it, a lot of Discords, a lot of stuff, you don't ever have to feel like you have to, but I always drop it just in case. It's always there just in case you want to be a part of it. Fun stuff. So let's go ahead and jump over. She is currently playing. Let me do that stuff for you. Okay. Just say the word. Yeah. I gotta remember that I have awesome mods that I don't ever let mod. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Bobby, for all the help, love, and support. I appreciate it. You now have the ability to enter command socials. I got you. Okay, I wish my raid button would work. Because like on my dashboard, it's the only one that's circling. All of my other quick refresh in the works. Bruh. Well, while this is totally trying to not have me, we can also do raids. Yep, that is 100. That is actual factual. That is actual factual. And now I know for next time. Now I know for next time. Alright, let's get this popping, please. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Jesse, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's got my Twitter, it's got my Instagram, and my Discord. You don't have to. You never have to. It's just there if you want to. I try to post to my Twitter and my Instagram, but I'm not constantly there, so it's not an overload. I just try. You don't have to. But the Discord, I like to hang out, you know. But everyone else has a Discord, so like I get it. Yeah, don't have to. I hope you'll be glad you did. Like I get the pain of adding another Discord onto your list of Discords. I get that. but it's always there. You know, I have a lot of fun, so I hope you guys do. Looks like we are getting ready to raid. We got a nice countdown, so I'm super excited. Again, I just want to just give a big shout out, love and support to everyone that's here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ed, for the raid. Thank you, Ryan, for jumping in on the raid. Jesse, thank you for being here pretty much the entire stream. I so appreciate it, even though you were lurking through parts of it. Atro, thank you for being here. Bobby, thank you so much for coming by and always being as positive as you always are. Atro, thank you for the fun Star Wars talks that we had. Jesse as well. Greg, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'll tell Lady Val, thanks for the sub when we hop over. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Paladin raid! Hey, Ryan.
Again.
Hey, Jess again. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ed. Don't look at spoilers. Hey, Ryan. Thanks for the mischief you caused last time.